about the way I say spice.
I wasn't impressed by this. With HelloFresh, produce gets to you faster than a grocery store, so it arrives at peak freshness and flavor. And if you increase your HelloFresh box serving, you can easily use the leftovers. And HelloFresh family-friendly hours, plus pescatarian and veggie options every week. Now, Lando's been helping me out in the kitchen lately, meaning he's been doing everything instead of me good. So I certainly appreciate the family-friendly aspect of it all. He could easily make these Santa Fe pork tacos. I could easily eat them. Yeah. I'd like Lando to make these for me. All right. Down your range? Come on.
So go to HelloFresh.com and use code GMM14 to get 14 free meals plus free shipping.
That's HelloFresh.com and use code GMM14 to get 14 free meals plus free shipping.
Thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
I gotta finish my taco, man. Here it goes. I'm finishing it.
He has to chew a lot because it's something his grandmother told him when he was 6 years old.
If doing this show has taught me anything, it's to be open-minded when eating the unknown, like street meats, animal feet, and even eyeballs. So when it comes to dipping our toes in the world of raw meats, I say, it's time for Where in the World Do These International Raw Meat Dishes Come From?
You know how this show is going to be trying to do big old helping of raw meat from somewhere in the world. We're going to throw a dart at the country we think it's from. And usually Chase measures how far our dart is from the right answer. But Chase is out this week, so in his place is Josh, the raw beefcake cartographer. Josh?
Yeah, get out here, Josh. You know, Kate would already been out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And on your mark, man, it would have been busted, too.
I've tried to button it, but it's cutting off the water circulation. Oh, so it's basically, it's not if you want it unbutton it that you cannot button. Yeah, correct me. Unless you want to try, we can get some non-ice spray and figure it out. I do not want to try. You sure? You look like you want to try. Do you not want to try?
I mean, I'm kind of tempted to give you one of these to see if all of that there just kind of deflates.
It will. It will.
I don't know. Don't be so self-deprecating. Let me do that!
Making me uncomfortable.
Whoever has the lowest score at the end wins, and since Rep won last time, I get the special advantage. Raw meat.
Yes, I will.
It's like a porcupine man or raw. What is that, ground beef?
I believe it is.
Freaking tartar situation?
Yeah, you just use it.
I'm afraid of it. It's got an olive for an eye. How is this not bad for you? Because it's raw hamburger.
There's a lot of like legal things here that I don't want to overstep, so I'm just gonna say have fun.
All right, but are you saying it's safe?
Yeah, have fun.
I mean, I just ate
I'm a fan of it.
raw hamburger, but it's basically.
You just exactly what you did. You ate raw hamburger. Yeah, I'm a tartar guy. You know, I'm into it.
Well, you're going first, so
I mean, I gotta say, it just tastes like straight up raw beef.
it's peppery, which is nice.
There's not a whole lot going on. I did put the olive eye in my mouth.
Oh, and you know what? Look at this freaking Halloween set we got. I got a freaking spider. There's a spider back here that's bigger than Josh Sherrill. Dad, can you see that spider?
Hi, Rick. It's your dad.
Hey, Dad, we knew that.
Yeah, my dad's down there.
And I think that my mom is joining us today.
Hi, Red Pooh. It's your mom.
I got my mom and my dad with me together. When was the last time that happened for you? Yeah, that doesn't. It's better than not happen.
Yeah.
For me.
Okay. I'm not going to think about this too much. I believe that this is indicative of a porcupine.
A porcupine. I say porcupine because I'm from North Carolina, but it's actually a porcupine.
And I think that porcupines are only in North and South America. So I'm going with Peru without porcupine.
Oh, really?
Oh, this is a little low.
The first time, and I'm probably the only time I had state car cars. Do you remember where this was? We were traveling. Yes. And I don't know why, but something about being in Amsterdam, you were like, we have to have the tar car. No, I didn't say that. Who said it? It was Brent. That's right. Yeah. I gave it to my agent to try to he was very excited about it, and I was already full, and I lied to him. I was like, I love this, but Germany's the closest thing to Amsterdam. That's what I'm supposed to say.
Hey, Dad, you got any advice for Link? Your mother has an interesting way of never being wrong. I'll tell you that.
You talking about my mother? Hey, Mom, he's talking about you.
Your father and I aren't exactly on speaking terms right now.
Oh,
He
wow.
knows why.
Oh, my goodness, we got a
Parents, you're talking about my parents?
They're not.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's just, I'll let you get through it.
But I think that they might actually get through it.
I'm going for Germany.
Hey, that's good. That's a good call.
All right, Josh, break out your stuff. These measures.
This is the part where I tell you the answer and you don't look at Josh.
Oh, you don't know the answer?
Oh, I do, but I'm trying to let due process. Oh, most marriages end in divorce now.
Yeah, right.
Statistically.
Stevie.
So.
Okay, so the good news is that you did not just eat raw hedgehog meat. This is hedgehog. This is mestizo, which is often served at buffets in the shape of a hedgehog, and it's made of minced raw meat with olives for eyes and onion quills. While the most common version is made with raw pork, you can occasionally find it made with raw beef, which is what you just had. If you want to try the raw pork version, you have to hop on a flight to Germany.
Hey, yeah, well, Lee, I guessed something right. I aimed for it and I almost hit it.
Man, that's quite a start.
Give me a second. Oh, I'm not mobile in this shirt either. What do we got? Hold on.
Look at those tattoos.
I'm trying. Wait, yeah, get a good look. You want to help me adjust the shirt and go hoggle my tattoos? I've never used a tape measure like this either. It's like retractable, and it's just unsafe because I respect what they said.
You remember when Chase used to?
Yeah, he's not going to be here all week and it's going to be a long week.
Red, you have gotten 44 of pretty poor effort.
Yep.
Link, you've gotten 5. Great job. I'm proud of you. Who needs parents?
That's right. Yeah.
Who needs Chase?
This looks a lot like the last round.
Yeah, it's the same thing. The thing I don't love about it is that
It's not cooked.
you can tell where somebody, I don't know if it was Josh or Cole, just kind of wrapped their fist around this thing and just squeezed it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
You want to try and match my fingers to it?
No, I can tell from here that this is a smaller hand. It's like somebody stress ball this raw meat, and now I'm expecting you to just eat it.
Face.
You know what taco style? That's spicy. It does have a taco flavor. There's something mixed into it that's not meat. It's like
cumin.
what is that? Hominy? You gotta eat wild leaf. You get to go first. I know it's early, and I'm not gonna bask in any type of leaf because I know how that goes. Right, Rich Dad?
Hey, does your mother tell her book club when your stepdad has diarrhea?
Yeah, they got a lot to work through.
Okay. I never formulated an answer.
Oh,
Maybe I should just keep going with Germany. That certainly worked.
well, it is right in the middle.
Now I think we're in Peruvian territory because there's something about that spot. All right. Now is the time for Peru.
100% agree. I was
Oh,
hoping
you do?
Yeah, I was hoping I could make up some of that lead that you just got, but I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm going for the same answer.
He thinks I'm right.
It's got cumin in it, and it's in the taco shake, so I do believe that you're right. Now it's just going to get closer to Peru.
Coming.
Oh, yes, you did.
Were we right, Stevie? Was I right? Did he copy me?
So, this is cheese a dish made from raw lamb, bulgur, onions, and fresh mint.
Turkey.
This fatless raw mincemeat mixture is also made with spices, which is said to cook the meat, and it's a regional specialty found in Turkey.
Turkey. Lamb. Oh, just because I didn't think any lamb in that. It was one of the
And Rhett, you got 35. Link, you got about 40.
Okay. About.
Yeah. Also, there's like no cumin in Mexican food. It's like really only Taco Bell is why you think of that.
We've got, that's a yam, and it's raw too.
Nice. You might be right. No, it's not raw. I like a good raw
You
yam.
cook yam, and we have a sort of a flat bean of sorts.
Oh, really?
A very saucy.
This dish, I mean, it better not be raw chicken. You can't do that.
It's raw chicken.
I'm going to eat some slicing on it.
It's definitely raw chicken. You can get that raw chicken down. Ooh, it's spicy. That's fish, my friend.
Okay. Woo!
Fill up, bro.
The spiciness
You got a big lead.
definitely helps me not think about the fact that, like,
It's good. It's good flavor.
I mean, what am I going to get trichinosis today? I don't know. I'm trusting you guys a lot. We're definitely looking for a coastal locale where they can snatch the fish up and then chop it up fresh, add a little yam slice and some white beans. Could be the thing.
White beans. Yeah, what do you think?
Maybe mother, I was looking forward to see down but I like the thermostat had a cool 42 degrees.
42 degrees. And he does like a cold.
And tell your father that soy sauce does go with everything, and to leave me and my toaster strudels alone.
I got my fingers in my ears, I can't hear nothing.
Wow, I'm sorry about this. I really didn't know that this was going to happen today. I thought it was a cool opportunity to bring both of them together. I was like, mom cam, dad cam, together at last. And apparently they're fighting right now.
Whatever.
She's mad at me too.
Alright, go for it. I mean, Japan is surrounded by nothing but water, fishes, and yams. I'm feeling my lead, and I want to double down. Japan. Woo! Got close.
There's a part of me that thinks, do they do this type of just raw fish in a place like this? There's lots of yams in Japanese food, and this is a theme. I don't know, man. I think you're going to keep your lead for now because I'm trying to go for Japan and feel like it's a little bit closer. Somehow in the next 2 rounds, there's a big swing. I think Portugal could be an answer, but come on.
You do not. Oh, God. Maybe it's Cambodia. Something about pulling out to an early lead. It's really got him on his heels. Your parents aren't getting along.
Yeah, I'm
Stevie?
having a rough day.
You just tried tiradito, the raw fish dish. This is yellowtail, cut in the shape of sashimi in a spicy sauce and garnished with sweet potatoes and boiled corn. This widely enjoyed dish reflects the influence of Japanese immigrants on the cuisine of Peru.
Oh, Peru! But you said Japan in your thing.
Man, I'm a little bit closer just because I'm such a bad thrower.
I was tasting that Japanese influence from Peru.
Rhett, you've gotten 57. Link, you lost this round. You got 66.
Good club. I'm inching back, man. Okay, this is a big pile of them.
Trust Safe Life. This company said it's the farmer's market.
Chat.
They drove to Safeway.
Let me check them on my phone.
Their insurance, it was no cost to them. That service the way you need it.
Safe like repairs, safe like this.
Chat.
Party foul? Quick. A quicker picker-upper. Bounty.
Pile of meat. I can.
What is this?
I can.
Chat.
For you. I can limit it for you.
I'm gonna move around my room.
Is it
Oh, bring stuff.
Cook?
next to me.
I cannot,
That's what I'm doing.
I cannot force food that is not
Okay.
This would be like a
Chat.
dog drink.
When Nicole said this down, she said,
I'm going to.
Like raw meat stuff.
Oh, let me get closer to the mic so it'll sound better. Chat. That sounds way better. Sure, being a little close to it. Chat. Okay.
Super, super spicy. Oh man, which you okay?
I just need some moral support from your parents, especially if they're getting along now. Yeah.
Oh.
Chat.
He's not happy with you either.
I'm thirsty.
What do you think about
Oh,
him?
hello, Hank.
You're just now realizing I'm here?
Tell your father that I know he is secretly drinking my perfume when I'm not home.
Oh, God. It's
Tell your mother to quit hiding her perfume. It's not my fault it tastes like candy.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean my room. I'll still stream though. I'll just let y'all hear the TV.
New Zealand is a temptation, but that's a risk way down there in the corner.
it's the whole board.
This could be Ethiopia. Hoping this isn't easy. Oh, a little high, way too high.
When this was set before me, I smelled it and actually thought that it might be goat. So I was thinking Ethiopia. It actually kind of had this sort of, it had a look of something with that spice. I thought Ethiopia was a great guess. It's a dark comfort, but now that it's beef, man. So then I started to think, is this Uruguay? Because that's right next to Argentina. In Argentina, they love their beef in Argentina. You've got basically a cheat on the last round.
Yeah, dude.
So I feel like I got to make a bold play and hope that it's Uruguay. And if it's wrong, I lose.
It's true.
What's true?
With her now.
Jesus.
They're coming together against your answer. You should change it to
Whatever.
Yeah, no, now she's just throwing her hands up. Whatever. Well, I'm sorry, Mom.
because
I'm
she
sorry,
knows you're not
Dad.
going to listen to it.
I'm going with Uruguay.
Okay.
Come here, you making me lose my confidence.
Oh, that's close to the wrong answer. Stevie, come on, bring out New Zealand and show us who's boss.
Popular dish enjoyed during celebrations and festive occasions is called goreg goreg, and it's made from raw, unmarinated cubes of beef. It's paired with lemon wedges, mustard, injera flatbread, and awave chili sauce, and is considered the unofficial national dish of Ethiopia.
Yes! I was right after I decided to not go with my first.
I should have listened to my parents.
Red, you got 36. Link, you got 17.
Ha! Ha! Bring it on.
Gingerbread.
Let me turn up the TV.
That is strange. I mean, when raw meat turns the color of gingerbread, I'm starting to get scared.
No, the gingerbread is the smell. It's weird to me. I think it's a pate. But it doesn't taste bad.
I don't taste any liver.
There's some spice to me.
Bring in my advantage dart. What is this thing? So it is a pole. Good gracious. It is a pole. Here we go, here we go, here we go. With a cleat on the end, with
Clean my room. Clean my room.
a stake underneath the cleat.
So any place that you get moisture is your answer, and you can literally touch.
So I can be very
Precise.
with this, but it's anybody's space because it's a free round. I mean, there's a lot of countries in Africa. They're staring right at me. It's spicy. It's gingerbready. This is like a Nordic thing. I think this might be like penguin pate.
Penguin pate, which would be highly illegal.
So I'm actually thinking that it's more up. Gosh, this is heavy. So I'm gonna go. There it is, Josh. You see
You
what I've done?
basically have covered Europe.
Yeah, I see the snail trail.
Oh, there's it's
Right.
pretty evident.
Covered Europe.
It's pretty evident where the wetness is. Okay, I'd be willing to bet that you've covered the country because I mean, just the presentation of this on this little piece of square bread. This is super European, right?
The gingerbread of it all.
I'm gonna guess Iceland, and I'm gonna say if I can hit Iceland and it is Iceland, you let me win. I mean, I have to hit Iceland, and it has to be the correct answer.
If it is Iceland and you hit Iceland, then you win.
Yeah. I didn't hit it. I almost hit,
That was close, though.
Norway.
All right, here we go. Stevie?
This is Ossenwurst, a raw sausage dish made with ox meat, flavored with cloves, mace, and nutmeg, and
Mace?
served
Mace in this?
Yeah, on top of crostini bread. Of course, Ossen is Dutch for oxen, which makes sense because this is from the Netherlands.
Oh, wow. Did you hit Netherlands?
Not quite Nordic, but it's what. Hey, Netherlands is where I freaking had my first raw meat. My first raw
So
beef.
it all comes back to that.
Red, you got 3. Link, you got 6.
Well, that doesn't make up the gap. I don't know what's wrong with Josh. You know what? It's his first
he's
time.
out of his
I struggle in new environments, you know. This like, can we just redo it? Can we start playing again?
Nope. This is it.
Oh, we got it.
It's
I won.
forever archived.
I'm so glad you're here for such a special moment for me that rarely happens. I think you were the key for me.
I'll be there every time. I like watching from back there.
But I do miss Chase. I get a prize.
Congratulations, Link. You get a prize. You get, look at that.
Raw Meat
Best
Monthly.
person you'll ever meet on the front of Raw Meat Monthly. Yeah, we were able to work that out very quickly. They're a very fluid publication.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
Hello, I'm Diego. I'm in Puebla, Mexico. This is the Star of Puebla, one of the largest observation wheels in Latin America. I'm starting to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Observation wheel.
Did you have to go observe something? Spin it like this. Click the top link to watch us dig deep into the wrestlers of WWE and hear a very special story from the Link.
We had to find out where the women mythicality is going to land. To get the Red Link plushies, join Third Degree Monthly by October 31st or quarterly or annual by December 31st. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.
Curiosity pushes you forward. It's what inspired Naomi to create an unrivaled wine using the best from California to push flavor in new directions for a taste like no other. Naomi, flavor forward.
Is there any doubt when Oscar Myers is in your mouth?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical morning.
Okay, if you had to give up one of these things, which one would it be? Beef, pork, or poultry? Chicken, another chicken like
My brain almost exploded. I went in to try to get an answer, and it wouldn't give one.
Oh,
It doesn't want to give any of those up.
It's protecting you from going meatless and anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that. And you know what? It's your lucky day, Rat, because that was just a hypothetical, and you can still have all the meats you want. In fact, we're about to have more meats than you can shake an Arby's at.
Okay.
All to see if we can tell the name brands from the no-names. It's time for Knock Off Knockout Meats Edition.
Okay, in each round there are going to be 4 different servings of meat before us. One of them will be a name brand
about meat.
that you've heard of, while the others will be generic brands from a store you've also probably heard of.
All right, we're going to be competing to identify the name brand meat, and even though I've only won one of these knockoff knockouts in 13 tries,
Hard to believe.
that is true, I've been told. I do feel good about today. The only one that I won was bread.
You're a bread man. I knew that about you.
Maybe I'm a meat man. The loser will have to spend good mythical more between the winners' buns. Our first meat is the best complement to any other meat, right? You can put bacon on burger, you can put it on a grilled chicken, you can put it on a pepperoni pizza, and it's always going to make it better. But will the name brand Parmesan? Yes. Well, that bacon tastes better than the plain Jane Peers. That's what we are trying to find.
And I gotta say, I'm not too discriminating when it comes to my bacon. I mean, I don't like
Yeah.
imitation bacon or like turkey bacon, but
All of these are oven.
yeah, baked is the word that we use.
Okay.
It's not so much the taste. It felt like it just disintegrated. Like my whole thing just like, it was like somebody made bacon with like little bits of bacon.
I didn't
Bacon
like it.
bits.
I didn't like it. And this one is fatty. And it tastes a lot better. But we're going to taste aftertaste.
The smokiness.
Yeah.
A liquid smokiness, like an artificial smokiness that
That one started out bad. This one ended bad.
you get weird bacon, guy.
This one's bigger. Bigger bacon. Okay, now we're talking so much better. That like night and day better.
That's some good bacon.
It's salty. It's crunchy. Mmm. Ooh, that's good. Now this one was promising. It's a little more floppy. I used to be a floppy bacon man, and then I became an extremely crispy bacon man. I don't know what happened, but it's clearly superior in my mouth.
Casey Flex. The beer is our trade. These are your tools.
Okay.
A little thicker. The taste is nice though.
How good is that, though, is it?
It's definitely down to these two. I mean, if this one was actually fried or baked it a little bit harder.
Don't give me any hints, though, bro. We're competing against each other.
Nicely stack these. Okay. In 3, 2, 1.
See, even though this one tasted the best, I think this one has the most potential. Definitely got an issue. I just want them to be thick for Parmesan.
I don't think Parmesan goes that thick.
Guys, I'm sitting back here learning so much already with today's episode because the Parmesan bacon is on point number 3. It is the best bacon.
Yes.
The others are 365 by Whole Foods, Good and Gather by Target,
Target's not happening again, y'all.
and Great Value by Walmart.
Great value, not. There's potential there.
You get a lot of value in that big bacon.
All right, shoot.
Now, hot dogs and baseball are so tied together. It's hard to believe that hot dogs are not even mentioned once in Take Me Out to the Ballroom. Think about the lyrics. Doesn't it say Take Me Out to the Wing?
Peanuts and crackers.
Yeah. Okay, so it's really all ballpark to hold down this legacy by leaving the rest of the field behind. Knocking this round out of the park. Down rule double.
It leaves the park. It's kind of anticlimactic for only guys eating these hot dogs. Now, these are hot dogs. Here's the deal, dude. These are, look at the different sizes here. Same color, different size. Different size, different color. Well, it's not the size of the window. It's the flavor. I'm really focusing on that flavor.
It's been like, yeah, tastes like hot dogs.
Here's a big one, man. This is almost, I almost call this a sausage. It's a sausage size, but it is a hot dog. So thicker, meatier,
More flavor.
that's pretty tasty. Well, it actually tastes like a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't think it tastes like a Slim Jim, but I think it's pretty good.
This is the right size. And it's a darker color. I used to say it that
About
way.
the diagonal cut that I feel like is very fancy.
I like a diagonal cut.
Yeah, these are the fanciest wieners I've had in a while.
Yeah.
That's a good flavor. They're getting better. This one is heads above the other two.
I don't think, I think
But
it's gradually getting better.
This one is the size that I think of a ballpark frame. But
Ballpark?
is it the ballpark frame?
Aren't known for being plump, though. Right?
No, I don't go to baseball parks.
Oh, you mean like if you got a hot dog at a stadium, it would be this size?
Yeah. Right?
I agree with that. Like a Dodger dog is pretty thin.
That's not bad. It's pretty good.
Tastes like a hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this, but this is ballpark brand.
Could you be presenting us something that's a better name brand but different?
No. No.
Okay, all right, I'm ready.
Three.
Better name brand, but different.
2, 1.
Wham!
I think you may be right because
gotta be this.
that's the best one. But I just think this was. I think this is a sneaky round. I think it's a sneaky round.
The
I'm
ballpark.
going with taste.
Hot dog. Are on plate number 1.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just going with the way.
We
I'm
didn't
going with the way that
learn
it
as
looks.
much from this round, but the other Franks are Signature Select by Safeway,
Pretty good.
Don't like.
The one you like so much is Kirkland Signature by Costco.
Kirkland's
doing it right.
Costco is
Costco
famous.
dogs,
We
yeah.
should have known. Okay. The
And
Costco dog is famous.
Give me that.
The last is Great Value by Walmart.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're gonna win this one.
But I'm happy. Okay, before we dig into these delectable chicken breasts, we want to let you know that we've decided to do something tonight, and we want you to be a part of it.
Yes, we've decided to stay up all night and write a song and record the song all on TikTok. So make sure you're following us over at Mythical to see all of our sleep-deprived updates.
Yeah, you can help us write the song. We're going to be taking your input all along the way, so it's something that we're creating together. It should be a lot of fun and make us sleepy. Okay, let's get into these chicken breasts. We're looking for Tyson chicken breast, and as a mature adult with kids, that's all I'm going to say about these boobies.
Hey, watch it, pal.
Booby, little bit chicken boobies.
These look like they were boiled.
And nothing else. There's a little pepper remnant on top.
Just how I love my chicken breast, just straight boiled.
But it isolates just the meat, you know?
It makes me think about like when you had to dissect things.
Shut up.
A little dry.
Tastes like chicken. Here's another one. Here's a different one.
This is a thick daddy.
Good gosh, it's tougher. It's like eating jerky. And it tastes bad too. That's not good.
These look gamey.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, like this might be like a.
I mean, chicken's not supposed to be gamey.
Is this a wild chicken? This is a wild chicken. Somebody call it a wild chicken.
Wild top chicken.
North Atlantic chicken.
I'm really grossed out by this, and it's your fault.
Yeah, you remember when those frogs that we used to have to do in like the lamp frame? I learned a lot that day.
This one is milder. I mean, that one is just horrible.
This is from a farm, definitely.
When the Panera craving hits, will you be ready? Yes, you will. The delicious, craveable varieties of Panera. Now at your grocery.
This is not a wild chicken that somebody just like shot.
I'm going to.
This one is. Like a dog brought this chicken to someone in its mouth. Like, I got it.
Yeah, and then they cook it.
Yeah.
All right. This is just overall just a horrible experience for me. So
Protein though.
I'm ready to vote. Like, you know, I mean, preparing chicken is just something that there's other steps that weren't completed.
It's a little seasoned. I'm ready.
2, 1.
I think it's. Oh, you agree?
Yeah, because I know that Tyson, like, I don't want to make any claims. I'm gonna get in trouble, but Tyson is known for their big breasts.
Well, I'm gonna switch mine because I'm just so far behind, and we're not increasing in points, right?
Right.
I gotta try something different.
The Tyson chicken breasts are on plate number 1.
Oh,
The flat ones?
The flat ones.
Y'all got flat breasts.
The other breasts are Kirkland Signature by
They're
Costco.
sending people out.
they're just sending dogs out.
Just sending dogs.
What's
Dogs who figure it out.
Great Value by Walmart and Good and Gather by
The
Target.
Target breasts are pretty
Yeah.
good, and they've been injecting the chicken with something over there at Target.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Link. This round should be yours because these are sausage links.
Ah,
If you lose this round, I mean it's just an embarrassment to the family, or at least to all links everywhere.
yeah. I'm here to represent
We're looking for Johnsonville.
Johnsonville.
Do you like sausage more than patty sausage? I've never asked you this.
I think I like the patty a little bit better than the link.
I'm gonna start calling you Patty.
No, I bring the link to the patty.
Okay.
It had some dominant spice,
Yes, dominant spice.
and this one wants to curl up a little bit,
Oh. But it wants to taste better.
and it succeeds at tasting better.
Well, but then something happens at the end.
It's that same spice. I don't know what it is. It's a sausage spice.
It's like fennel. Are we tasting like the
Is it
bin?
fennel? The Bend.
Are we tasting the Bend?
That's the best one so far. Mmm. That's good. Very sausagey.
This is a skinny sucker
I
over here.
feel, you know what I feel like? I feel like I'm at a continental breakfast. I'm going down to the place down in the lobby of the Holiday Inn.
Here's the guy with the 4 plates of sausage everybody's looking at. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. They're all the same.
These are longer.
Pretty tasty though.
They're the most unadulteratedly sausagey.
No, this might be. This is wild boar. They're sending the dogs after these too.
Oh yeah.
The Costco dogs. That's from Costco because they're sending the dogs after.
This tastes really good. It's like there's something. It's meatier.
Can you adopt a Costco dog? Do you think? And then it does the hunting for you.
They have orphan dogs at Costco.
They use the dogs to get the wild chickens. I'm assuming that they're also using the same pack of dogs to get the boar, because there's a boar problem in the United States. Costco's putting things together, they're doing things, and I think it's probably also like a dog adoption program. I'm just connecting X to Y to Z, man.
Okay, I'm ready to vote. The question is, do I go with what I think is the best, or no?
I'm going with form factor and taste.
3, 2, 1.
Oh gosh, see, you're agreeing with me and you're winning, so that's never gonna work. I know this isn't it. This is like some fancy knockoff thing.
That's Costco, man.
I gotta stick with my guns. Well, yeah. You want to change? Because this is pretty sweet, man.
It's either this or this. I just don't know if the Johnsonville gives you the bends.
I don't know if Johnsonville. They have a sweet maple syrup one, but that's not the one they would have put on this.
I think
on
it's
this
up
thing.
to you to switch if you want to switch. It's not in my interest to switch.
Okay, I want to switch
It's
you.
in your. You can't switch me.
You just said it was up to me.
It's up to you if you want to switch you, but you can't switch me. So.
This is so sweet, and I know they have a maple, and I don't think you would put the maple in here because that would be too different. So I'm gonna go with this one.
I think you just gave yourself a chance.
Yeah, that's great, because I said, you sure? Like, meaning move it to plate number 2. That's the correct answer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stevie. Not bad.
The others
This is
are
great.
Good and Gather by Target, Great Value by Walmart,
Nice.
and Kroger brand.
Kroger getting fancy.
Kroger's
with that.
got
That's a
pack
really
of
good
dogs,
sausage.
too.
That's both of these.
Maybe the
are
dogs
legit.
work for both Costco and Kroger. That's a
Two
really
above Johnson's
smart plan.
Turkey bacon is bacon that makes you feel better about eating bacon as long as you don't immediately eat real bacon right after it, and then you feel stupid about your decision because it's not real bacon, it's turkey bacon. Which one of these is Oscar Mayer turkey bacon?
Well, this feels like I didn't pick up anything.
I know, it looks like a greasy fruit roll-up.
It's like what early planes were made out of. It's so light.
Balsa wood.
Yeah.
It's like they took a little sheet of turkey and they slathered it in fat or something.
I mean, like, what? How many turkeys? How much of this could you make from one turkey?
A lot. This is like a chip.
What's happening there?
It's so crunchy.
Oh, this has a flop.
Tastes great.
This has a flop
Yeah,
to it,
bigger.
which is what I kind of expect.
Yep, I'm seeing the flop. And tastes better on the front side.
Again,
What about the aftertaste?
I mean, if you were like with your family, continental breakfast,
That's better.
y'all were going to like, I don't know, where are you going on vacation? You going to Disney World?
Cabo San Lucas.
I don't know if like if you're eating a continental breakfast in Cabo San Lucas, I think that's like a resort town. I'm talking about like you're in America and you're going into the park and you didn't want to actually pay to stay inside Disney World.
Yeah.
So you're staying outside Disney World and they're giving you this kind of breakfast.
Okay. One stripe of fake fat.
Well, all turkeys have that strip of fat.
Yeah.
Looks like something shoes should be made out of.
This is weird.
That's awful.
It's not good at all. Bad.
Can't even finish it.
And then this one.
Black around the edges.
That's pretty tasty. I'm voting for which one I think is the best.
3, 2, 1.
See, we're agreeing again.
Well, we know it's either this one or that one. Last time you changed and it was the correct choice and you won. You gonna do that again, or should I do that?
I'm feeling like I should do that. Or do you want to do it?
You sure?
What does that even mean now, Stevie?
It means you should probably change, Jeff.
Oh, I'm not changing.
Well, then I'm not unchanging.
But you're both sure?
Yeah.
The Oscar Mayer turkey bacon is on plate number 3.
Oh, really? This one?
It's the worst one.
It's horrible. It's got a fake stripe in it. Y'all need to rethink this.
Second time the brand's been beaten out. So, all right, what do we have?
Kroger,
Kroger. Y'all, listen, we love y'all, but y'all got to put some more thought into this.
Sam's Choice by Walmart,
Yeah, I made a good
Walmart's
choice.
doing it.
and First Street by Smart and Final.
Y'all burning the edges somehow. We don't even know.
But Walmart's bringing it today.
Yeah, they are. But I think in the end, I win again, and you're gonna have to spend a good mythical more in between my buns, and I don't know what that is, but hopefully you'll put through.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Jeff from Chesapeake, Virginia, and I just learned how to use a comb. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
We need to take some lessons from Jeff.
That was
on
nice.
How to play our own comb. All right, click the top link to watch us decide which food mascot we would like to be our parent, pal, or foe in Good Mythical War.
And to find out whether one of the mythicalities is going to land.
To get the Rhett and Link plushies, join Third Degree monthly by October 31st or quarterly or annual by December 31st. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.
We'll go all night, just stepping with the woman I love. All my troubles turning up when I'm in your eyes, electrified.
Welcome to Let's Talk About That, the show about the show. I'm Stevie, and this is a pre-recorded message. This week's guest will huff and puff and blow your minds. Please welcome Rhett and Link. I think it was a tie. Was that a race? I'm awarding points to both of you.
I want a pump.
Please give me a punt.
A pump?
That sounds like a bad thing.
No.
I mean, depending
It's
on
just
what
a
you
punt.
want from me.
Stevie, it's-
okay.
Punting is not a thing when you hear it. Doesn't necessarily have to be bad.
Oh, no. In my mind, it's all
But no,
right.
hunting is the art of taking a boat down in a small, shallow pond with a long stick in England. They do it in Oxford.
Okay, now you know everything about England.
Yes, I do.
Gentlemen and everyone out there, welcome back to LTAT.
Yeah,
We
let's
haven't-
talk about that.
We haven't been at it. It's almost like riding a bike, but I don't like riding bikes, especially in Los Angeles. So it's almost like riding a
You
bike.
gotta find a path. You gotta find a path along the river.
Oh, there is a river path.
There's a river path.
There's an LA River bike path.
Yeah, there's
That is nice. It is very nice what they've done with
And
LA
you can ride on the
River.
boardwalk, and you can start in Santa Monica and go all the way to Long Beach. And then you might have to. There might be a couple of squirrely
That's not
spots.
the LA River.
No,
No, we
I'm
switched
saying
over to the
there's
other path.
There's many places to ride bikes
Okay.
in Los Angeles. I'm an advocate of bike riding in LA.
Maybe I'll try it. Can you believe it has been a year since we first started doing this?
Really?
Yeah,
It
it's
seems
just
so
flown
much
by.
longer.
It's flown by. Thank you. And what better way to celebrate than by thanking our sponsor, Audible? If you aren't already an Audible member, what are you doing? Listening makes us smarter, more connected people. It makes us better partners, parents, and leaders. And there's no better place to start listening than Audible. With Audible, you get access to an unbeatable selection of audiobooks, including bestsellers, mysteries, thrillers, memoirs, and more. Members also have unlimited access to more than 100 audio-guided fitness and meditation programs. That's a lot of listening.
I've been listening to you. You really know a lot about Audible.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. No, I had an 8-hour flight to tackle this summer, and so I downloaded Parker Posey's memoir, which is called You're on an Airplane.
Whoa.
Because I was like, you know, if that's not messaging for me to download and listen, I don't know what is. And let me tell you, it was so enjoyable. It's produced so it seems like you're sitting next to Parker Posey on an airplane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So it's only in one ear?
No, it's mostly in one ear.
Um,
Not only, just mostly.
Okay.
And I will say, I did say the flight was 8 hours long, and the book's only 7 hours and 53 minutes. So
What'd you
it
do
did
with
have
that
7
7
minutes.
minutes?
I just looked at the beautiful artwork that Audible has for her memoir.
Right.
Yeah, I've got you, Audible. But you can download it and you can become friends with Parker Posey too. I encourage it. So join Audible and start listening today with a 30-day trial and your first audiobook plus 2 Audible originals for free. Visit audible.com/LTAT or text LTAT to 500-500. That's LTAT to 500-500 or audible.com/LTAT, audible.com/LTAT.
You really know a lot about Audible.
I mean, that's the other thing. With the 7 minutes that I had while I was looking at the artwork of Parker Posey's Audible, I also memorized everything about Audible.
Yeah, right.
I memorized it.
It's important.
It's fine.
That's how we roll here on La Tot.
Le Tat.
La Tot. What I'm going to be calling it.
I had to fit
I like that. Is there an
a lot
apostrophe?
No.
into this episode because it's the first episode back. We had the whole summer of no.
Go big or go
no, it's
hard.
hot.
That's what I always say.
There's an apostrophe
Go
in
hard.
let.
I say go big and go hard.
Okay.
Go big or go home, actually, is what it is.
So we have a Shando mini mythical morning, and this one's like
Really?
I would say I'm gonna give it 10 out of 10
Okay.
stars. I don't know, I don't know what I'm giving it, but stars is what we're gonna go with.
Stars.
Mainly because like Link exits a lot sooner than before, and I just feel like they shine when you're not there.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, to add to the cuteness, and because it's that time of year, I thought we'd review some of our school photos. So I have some of your school photos and some of mine, and you guys actually recreated a couple of yours, so we have that.
Yeah.
And then finally we have a While the Cameras Were Rolling clip from the ear cleaning episode because we had the earwax candle that we had to like clock wipe in the episode, but like stuff went down during that time period, so I do have that clip.
Okay.
And just to tip the scales a little bit because the earwax stuff isn't that cute, I have another cute thing to just kick off today with, and that's Mythical Chef Josh, who has our rejected snack this week.
So you calling Josh cute or what he made cute?
You know, I didn't think about like the implications of me saying that, and if I've made you uncomfortable.
Do I talk to my direct supervisor, or will a third-party rep be made available to me? Because
Let's just move on.
All right.
What
You got a paper towel close here.
We have a paper towel close here because this is a very secret item that's very special to me. Are you guys ready to see it?
Yeah.
Well, what is it first?
Okay, so
Build it up a little bit.
We did Will Mac and Cheese, right? We do rejected snacks. This is a rejected idea, and it is based on one of your old videos that I watched years ago. And I watched you guys do it, and I was like, man, that's cool. I could do it so much better. And now I'm here, and I did it so much better. And
That's
I'm
why
so
we
very
hired
excited
you.
for that. Yeah.
All right.
All right, so this is the Big Mac and Cheese 2.0 revitalized.
You mean you think that's better than just a Big Mac with mac and cheese?
I love your simplicity. I love
it was
minimalist.
It was
Also
minimalist.
say it wasn't just like mac and cheese. It wasn't even that simple. It was easy mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it was like
You know what?
Great
It was
a
good.
container of easy mac.
But what, you've done something
So,
very big here.
I have taken mac and cheese and I froze it into discs and then I deep fried it and then I turned that into the buns of a Big Mac. And then that's what's happening. And it is a very unwieldy burger. I knew it was going to be silly. Very difficult to eat, but I wanted to do it anyways.
Wow.
So this was our rejected.
It's the size
It's
of a
got
human
so
hair.
much heft.
That's fine. We didn't need that.
Everybody gets their own quarter.
Which is still
Hope you're
way
hungry.
too much to eat. It's gonna, you have to eat it like a layer cake. You know?
Wow.
Ooh, that's very nice.
It does look like a
Very
cake.
nice. Very, very, very.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to
Oh my goodness.
stick it like that.
There you go, Stevie.
Oh, thank you so much.
I gave you the biggest piece.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're getting some
God.
foliage.
This is beautiful.
You almost just gotta
Are we
ball it up
having
in your
it?
hands.
Don't ask for silverware.
No, I was asking for a close-up shot. Okay, we have it. Okay.
What are you smelling for?
It smells like
Wow.
McDonald's.
It does, right?
I got the most compromised one.
Yeah. You may just have to squeeze that through your fist and kind of suck it
I
out.
was gonna try.
How?
Oh, I'm going in.
Oh no, the feel. The finger feel.
Mm.
Can we get some silverware?
Nope. No, you may not.
Gonna go in. We should have hired you a long time ago.
Right?
Oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah, this works.
If I was not in front of a camera right now, you better believe
Mm-hmm.
that I would not ask for silverware.
I'm just gonna-
Hold on, we're in front of a camera right now?
That is raunchy, man.
No, it is raunchy. It is just raunchy.
Raunchy. Like,
It's just wet.
I don't know how that word came up, but it was like, what's the perfect word for this? It's like raunchy.
Yeah.
That is a raunchy environment.
I like that. I like where this segment's going.
Yeah,
This might
man.
be one of the first things that we've had that I'm like, I want to really save for after we.
How about we just cut the cameras off and finish it?
Okay. Well, I see that some of us did a better job than others of us.
Well, you ate a food coma. You didn't even eat half of it. That's eating
I
it.
mean-
That's eating it. What happened to you? You stopped short too.
It got messy, and I didn't have the confidence I needed in order to just get it all in there. You know?
yeah. It's all about confidence. That's why I'm such a good eater.
That was fabulous. You know what, Josh? You should have your own videos on Sunday
Oh my
on our
god.
channel.
What a crazy convenient segue.
Yeah.
That
Because
was so good.
That was really
I'm
good.
so proud of that segue. Am I messing it up by calling it out a lot?
Yeah, a little bit.
That was
I don't think so.
It's
I
No, that's fantastic.
actually. That's so nice.
Yeah, so,
Let's not give him.
who do I look at? Am I looking at Ben? I look at Casey. Hi, Casey. So yeah, tomorrow we have the return of Food Fears with a new guest, and then we are also Food Fears. Well, sorry, Food Fears. It's a show that you ate a penis. Anyways, so we're bringing back Food Fears and
That's the
special
long
guests.
line.
Yeah, and then we are also bringing back fancy fast food, one of my favorite things in the world, and then a couple more ideas that are yet to be released.
Yeah, but they're gonna be great.
They're gonna be the
though.
best,
And you're
even
gonna find out
better
about them soon.
than the best things
Yeah.
ever. So yeah, please watch tomorrow. I'm very, very excited about it. Food Fears! Woo! I
Thank
can't.
you,
I'm just
Josh.
jacked up on sodium right
Very
now.
excited. Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
this
you guys.
delicious meal, and I'm sure everyone will
That
tune in
was good.
tomorrow to watch Food Fears.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we'll
Well,
leave.
see you,
Yeah, it's
Casey.
all good.
Yeah.
See ya.
I also wanted to talk about another show that we have that if you haven't listened and you can't watch yet because it doesn't come out until tomorrow, but Ear Biscuits this
What's that?
week. Turns out it's a podcast that you guys have, but I wanted to mention it because we're not talking about our vacations, or you're not talking about your vacation on this episode of LTAT because you did so in Ear Biscuits. So there are some reveals that you guys drop. There's some jaws that drop in Ear Biscuits. So if you haven't already listened to this week's episode, go do that, and then the video comes out tomorrow. So make sure to check that out and put it on your list. There's something you can check out now, though. Shando was here and is here now for you, and they had a little cooking challenge that I think did a really great job tackling. Watch for yourself and let us know what you think.
Can you make an omelet without help?
Let's kid about that.
Good mythical morning. I don't cook because my mom does it for me, because I'm a kid.
That's also why I don't cook.
But today we're gonna make a Denver omelet. I have no idea what that is. It's time for Will We Make the Right Cooking Decision Without Adult Supervision?
All right, guys. So your task is to make a Denver omelet. I am here to offer all of my cooking expertise to help you in any way I can.
What do you have?
Okay. just for a basic of moral support. So you guys go for it. Make a Denver omelet. Mythical Chef Josh is going to taste it and critique it at the end. So you're not making this for me, you're making this for him. Say hello to Mythical Chef Josh.
Hey, Josh.
I will be merciless in my critiques.
He said thank you. Okay. You want to be judged harshly. All right. What do you know about Denver omelets, guys?
I know you're supposed to put, like, for most stuff, you put butter at the beginning.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, snap. The butter is completely melted.
You can touch it.
Yeah. I know. Good.
Have you washed your hands?
No.
I don't think Josh does either. Don't worry about it.
Alright, I think we should move it around.
All right, Lando, what are you going to do to prep some ingredients while he's moving that around?
It's gone.
That just happened. What am I supposed to do?
Don't we need an egg? Who wants to crack the egg?
Wait, on this?
Yeah, no, right here. I think I need 2 eggs, yeah.
I thought you were supposed to help us.
Wait, I don't
I'm doing all I can, buddy.
Okay, no, yeah, put it, crack it.
Be aware.
Ow.
Ah!
That was fun.
That's good. There's one.
Sorry. Sorry, Josh.
Great.
That's good. That is okay. Where do we? I'll just put that right here.
Dang, I'm so good at
I
this,
got that
right?
one. I go.
Oh, there's egg. There's shell.
Don't touch it. Use this thing. That's what my mom does. It looks cool. Don't touch it.
I'm breaking the yolk. Ooh, that felt good.
I want to touch it. Ew, that does not feel good.
Yeah, it does.
My turn.
Let me put more cheese in it.
Off to a good start.
Awesome. Ooh, that felt good.
How old are these kids, bro?
What do you do?
I'm whisking it.
That's what this is for. And I'm gonna do that because you get that stuff.
Alright.
Shepard, your pan is smoking.
It's pouring out. Okay, now I should whisk it. I guess.
Ooh, oh no,
it's
let
right now.
me break this.
I go whisk.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna
Shepard,
break it.
stop.
Yeah.
I'll whisk it in your hand.
That's just so
Shepard,
good.
move. But it feels. Who cares if it feels good?
I do.
I have to make.
Can we put some butter in?
No, that's.
And then some salt. I'm not.
Thank you.
And some cheese.
This is gonna be so good. We need some.
Wait, we should put a lot of pepper.
Yeah, it'll be spicy. Let's actually try.
And too much salt.
Make some crunch.
Hey, Chef. That was a lot of salt.
Ooh, yeah. Are we ready to pour it on there?
Turn this back
Oh,
on.
look at my fingers.
Wait, it wasn't on the whole time?
Well, it started smoking, so.
That's good.
Yeah, we want that to happen so
Okay, now I'm gonna pour it all in.
Pour it. Yay.
That's cool.
You guys are doing so
Are
good.
we supposed to make a scramble? Because that's easier.
I have an idea.
I wish you guys could see this. It's so beautiful. It's like my best word voice that I've ever done. What are you doing?
That's the least bad thing you've done that to that omelet.
Oh my goodness, Shepard. Look at oh, awesome. Woo! Wait, what am I?
Let me cook it.
Wait, I'm confused. It looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, Shepard, my turn. Oh, it's still liquidy. You gotta. No. This is too much omelet.
Yeah.
You have to eat this whole thing to make me happy, okay, Josh?
You know, I have an idea.
Oh, this feels. Oh. Is this what I feel like when my mom makes something that I don't really like, but I don't want to say that? Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
Put the plate right here underneath.
Where's the big spoon?
We're gonna just do this. I'm sorry.
You get what you did.
Here we go. I only see one thing of mushrooms, so.
Alright, here's your big spoon.
Josh, you just sit on the stool and we'll start.
Come in for ingredients. Leave with more to pass down.
I'd like to take a Italian coffee, please.
Italian
What is their Mediterranean coffee?
Espresso. Espresso. Americano.
You mean black coffee?
In a capsule?
Cappuccino. On ice.
Ah, the really Italian coffee.
Yeah.
I'll serve it to you.
The stool is
I'm gonna
soaked
do
in
that.
raw
I'm gonna
egg.
do the rest.
Okay, you do that. Get all the cream.
You guys have been slipping and there's so much egg on the ground. What happened?
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Are you actually gonna eat this?
You guys need pointers for me professionally so you can grow in your cooking.
Wait. We have to have this sticking out of it.
He's putting his hands on it. You have raw eggs in your hand, Shepard.
I don't care. He cares.
Alright, but
Present it to him.
Wait. Put it on the plate.
Now I have to present it.
Yes.
We're very nice.
Okay, this dish is presented with by me and Shepard. It probably smells a little bad. It has a little bit of mushrooms, all the salt, all the pepper. If you want to pour all this on there, if you want to.
oh, a single ham cube. Beautiful garnish, beautiful
Now
presentation.
2 single ham.
I will start with the positives. I love the attention to detail, placing a single onion there. That was a really good move. I love the teamwork. I thought you guys worked together beautifully. Despite watching all of it, I still believe the children are our future. If we can move on to the negatives, Sheb was slapping it a lot more than you normally would with a dish that you're finished with. So there was that. It was meant to be an omelet, but this is kind of just a wet mound. That's it. I mean, it's all about how the food tastes, so let's go ahead and try it. I will say, it smells a lot better than I thought it would.
I know.
It kind of smells nice.
It smells like
Okay.
it smells like an omelet.
Ew. Oh.
It's probably not
So,
that bad.
first thing you notice, overwhelming amount of salt. That said,
That's on his part.
I love that you took a risk. I would rather this than under-seasoned bland food. The second thing you get is the pepper hitting you in the back of the throat. Again, a risk. You're just a visionary, and I appreciate that. And I like that you tempered his ambition. I think you guys are a great 1-2 combo. And I can feel my heart speeding up from all the salt. So it's kind of like a little pick-me-up. I think you guys gotta try this.
Yeah, I will.
You can jump in. I'm slipping on rotten egg.
Lando, grab a fork.
You don't have to. Is this what you intended it to look like? Was
Yes.
this your initial vision?
No. I thought it was gonna look pretty. I love salt, but I don't think I would like that.
No, you gotta fight it. This is your creation.
Actually, that's not that bad. If there wasn't too much salt, it might be good.
It's not bad. It's a great first effort. I'm excited to try your second effort. Hopefully not anytime soon, but eventually, right? I'm proud you guys are at this. You guys don't have to call me Uncle Josh if you don't want to. That's right again. Dang it. I'm gonna go wash myself.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Aww. Great.
They're so cute. Have they tried any cooking at home since we taped that?
Not since then, no.
Okay.
Lando is obsessed with Great British Bake Off. He watches
Oh,
it
yeah.
constantly, but he loves it for like the artistry. So what he'll do is he'll take like Play-Doh and like Model Magic, and then he'll make cakes just so he can do like the decoration stuff.
Huh.
So he's really into that.
But then he doesn't eat it. But
No.
then Shepard eats it.
Well, no, we just got Shepard a salt lick. It's in his room. It's in his room, and I find him on all fours just licking it. I'm like, you're going places, boy.
I say that as a joke, but I think he would really love it.
Is that a salt lick, Dad?
Okay, so, I mean, I highly doubt that any of us were as cute as they are at this age, but we have some photo evidence just to see where the cuteness falls, and I've grouped them into, like, different childhood points that we can visit, and some of these were in the Book of Mythicality, I believe. I mean, you guys, what I noticed is you have so many photos, and you've kept all of your photos.
Good record keeping.
And your parents did that for you. Mine not so much. So you'll see that some of mine fit in and some of mine don't. But I thought that we'd start with the cutest possible time, which is like the preschool, kindergarten, school photo time. So the first photo we have is Rhett in preschool, I believe.
Propped up on a chair.
It was as if my hair maybe was parted like when I left home. And the only thing that remained by the time I got to the picture was that little crease.
It almost looks red. Your hair.
That's just the light
reflecting.
bouncing off of the Izod.
Okay. And then the next photo we have is Link in kindergarten.
Oh yeah. Lots of gaps in between those teeth. Like they could go anywhere from that point.
That's such a genuine smile, though. That's good.
Is that stain on the shirt or on the photo?
That is a blood stain where I like. I put my classmate in a headlock and.
Very formal as well.
Photo. Yeah, oh yeah. I gotta wear the seersucker businessman.
Businessman.
Businessman is the boy.
And here's my kindergarten photo, I believe.
Wow. Who's
not having it?
Happy to be there.
There's like a side smirk action that's going on. Like,
wow.
I know.
I've never seen you at this age.
Yeah.
Yeah, we met much later. I've never seen.
Already seems cynical.
I know. And also, like the turtleneck does not do anything for my neck.
Very wide, yeah.
It just doesn't exist. But yeah, I'm already too cool to smile in this photo.
Right,
I'm giving you
that.
like, I'm trying to go for the smize. I didn't quite make it.
Right.
But
over it.
I just feel like cuteness points. It's a hard award to.
I'll take it.
Okay, well, Link will take that one.
Okay.
Okay, so the next category is it's like grade school. I don't even have something written down for what we're gonna award in this one, but let's see. Rhett in 4th grade, still rocking the same background to all these photos, of course.
It looks like a badge of some sort on that shirt, like it's a fake.
That's a Bugle Boy shirt. It's gotta be.
What's that mean?
It's a brand that he's
Bugle
wearing.
Boy, yeah.
Bugle Boy.
That's what they called me.
Now, am I seeing your top teeth or your bottom teeth? Can't tell.
I can't tell either. probably my top teeth.
Crazy how much you look like Shepard.
That was back when my top teeth were still visible. When I still had them.
Put you in a chef's hat and stick you in the last segment, and I feel like you look so much like Shepard.
Yeah, it's true. I don't immediately see it because it's one of those things that
you
can't see it when it's yourself. But now that you say that, I'm like, yeah.
Then we have me in what I believe is 3rd grade.
Okay, you got your pajama pants at school.
No, this is a very cool Limited 2 outfit. I don't know if you guys remember Limited 2, but it was like all the rage and you had to have things that said Limited 2 on
That was
them.
a whole store.
Yeah.
The Limited. And then there was the Limited 2. Yes.
Yes,
My mom.
the kid version.
But it was pajamas.
No, I don't. I mean, yes.
So you had glasses at that young of an age?
Yeah, I think I had glasses in maybe just after kindergarten or in kindergarten, like after the like pretty soon.
Were you cool with that, or?
I don't recall being cool with it, but look at how cool I was.
You seem unusually cool for someone of that age. Like just the face that you're making, which is this kind of like, oh, you're taking a picture.
Oh,
okay.
with me?
Yeah.
I'm just casually drawing my dog.
Right.
Does it say Shania? What is your dog's name?
Shayna. Shania would have been cooler though.
You had a dog named Shayna?
Shayna, yeah. That was the year that I transferred from public school to a super small private school. So it was like, it had to be cool. I had to bring the public school into this dog drawing
Had to
situation.
corrupt everybody.
Doesn't look like there's anyone sitting around me, so that's fine.
No friends.
Nobody's dead.
Not yet. And then we have Link in 4th grade.
How did this happen, first of all? I've seen this photo many times because we show it at the, we showed it as part of the tour of Mythicality, but that's not any school picture I ever took.
My Aunt T.C. took it upon herself to take me to a professional portrait studio.
And it is very professional, I was going to say that.
Before, on the way there, we bought a complete Coca-Cola branded outfit. And they didn't have stools or chairs, so it just made me get on my knees for the photo. It's like, what kind of portrait studio sends you to your knees?
But you don't seem like you have a problem with it.
I loved it. And Aunt T.C. would part my hair, but I did not wear my hair like that at any other point.
Only in photos.
Only in the photos.
That was photo hair.
But the Coca-Cola stuff, that was a big deal.
Oh, man, I missed that era.
Way back in the day, man.
You're such a good sport. You were like into this.
I just wanted everybody to be happy. I mean, inside I was in turmoil.
Falling apart.
Where
hair parted, and I was like, whatever it takes.
Wow, how big of you.
You want me on my knees? Whatever it takes.
You want me to smile like I'm dying inside? Yeah, the smile seems authentic, though. It does a good job of acting.
Yeah, this is great. So I don't know what category that was, but link one.
Clearly.
So now we're going to the decidedly awkward category, which is freshman year.
Now, you better not hold back on us.
Oh, buddy, you wait. So this is Rhett in 9th grade.
Yeah, this is another photo that at every stop on the tour of Mythicality and in the book of Mythicality, you just made fun of yourself hard. So just go for it again.
Yeah, well, the main observation that I've made about this, and especially if you see it in a sequence of photos of me growing up, you'll see that my neck continued to grow, but my face stopped growing at some point. And I honestly don't know. The ratio of my neck to my face is so different than what I think it is now that I feel like I would remember this, like you would feel it, like I was so well supported. Like, if you tried to decapitate this man with a guillotine, you would need three or four goes at it.
Right. Crank it back up. Give it another go. It's gonna take at least 2 more, boys. He's still talking to us.
It's not a very thick neck, though. I mean, a guillotine.
You think it's just a small
Your
small
head
face.
is just so small. It's not. Your neck's normal.
Well, also, to be fair, the polo does look like there's a little bit of room for it just needed to come in and
Well, it looks like it's a little off center, but the thing you don't understand is that I was actually doing this during the photo. I was hitting both sides of the collar, and they just caught me at a weird time.
You're bouncing back and forth.
Okay, so here's.
I know what you're gonna show me.
Did I make something at Lincoln 9th grade?
Yeah.
I mean, both of yours are not that bad.
My right eyebrow looks like it's trying to exit my face. Like it's just trying to go away completely. Now, this is when I first tried to take care of my unibrow, and I shaved it the width of a Gillette razor.
I mean, look at that.
And then when I would raise my eyebrow, it would go further off my head.
Well, the funny thing is your eyebrow is lined up with, like, almost your pupil of your right eye.
Well, whenever I would smile, it would go further out.
But no, but look at me now, like, your eyebrow now.
Look at me now.
Your eyebrow now starts, like, before your eye begins. But you let your eye begin, and then your eyebrow was like an echo of your eye. It's not, I mean, I'm surprised it grew back.
The razor, it's the done deal.
I also, like, you guys are dressing like you're getting ready for your jobs as engineers in 9th grade. Like, both of your outfit choices are, I mean, but maybe, you know what, that was of the time.
That was an American Eagle shirt.
Wear that collar shirt.
I remember buying that shirt. That was my favorite shirt.
Oh, that's huge.
Charmin's Super Mega Roll is so big, you don't always have to worry about the roll running out.
Shirt.
Really?
American Eagle. That's why you wore it on the picture.
That's an American Eagle shirt?
Yeah, first generation American Eagle.
What are those symbols?
Of course, it might be a structure shirt.
Like, as in, like, Express?
Yeah, structure with its own shop.
Remember structure?
I do, but I just wasn't picturing this as a structure shirt or an American Eagle
It's one of those
shirt.
two, definitely.
Like, it's definitely like a Microsoft.
And I'm smiling like my character in Rabbit Lightning. You know, like.
It's not bad though.
No, that's not bad. That's not bad.
It's pretty. It's.
I hope yours is
guys,
awkward.
just reveal my 9th grade photo.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
You guys were looking good for 9th graders.
Stevie, what?
Which
things were going so well in the previous two pictures. Like, I was like, surely by the time we get to this stage, you'll have figured everything out.
This only got worse throughout high school.
Hold on, but what was the thing you had the most control over was your hair.
Well, I sported this like halfback look situation.
So you got bangs on the
braids.
sides of your head. Is that, am I seeing this right?
I think those are just like flyaway wispies. It wasn't a decided bangs situation.
It looks like a haircut that someone would adopt for religious purposes. It looks like a haircut that someone would wear because they have to.
For a higher calling.
Oh
Obviously, it's
Yeah,
not.
we all wear our hair like this. It's not that weird.
But I will say that I mean, I'm wearing a Hollister shirt, which at the time was
That
like
was
a cool thing to do. Like,
I think that
like
part's cool.
questioning that part. But guys,
And you know, I'm not gonna pick on the braces.
In braces, you gotta do what you
I
gotta
had
do.
braces for 2 years in high school, I believe, and most kids were doing that like early middle school thing, and I didn't get to rock that. So I win this category. I knew I was gonna win it. And finally, I mentioned that you guys recreated some of a couple of your old photos. So here is Link in 3rd grade.
I think that's a Bugle Boy shirt.
Wow.
I feel like you have that. You have a similar version of this shirt now, but and I don't think it's the one you wore for the recreation. And here's the recreation of the photo.
Whoa,
That's really
so
good.
Weird.
That's really good.
I look so weird, like 40-year-old version.
Yeah, it definitely has a Steve Carell thing happening.
And then here is Rhett in kindergarten.
Now, the main struggle here was trying to recreate the haircut, which, as you'll see, was not easy to do. When your hair is longer than it used to be, we had a little trouble with that.
Okay, so here's the recreation. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang good.
I almost cut my hair right off the middle of my forehead just for the sacrifice of this photo, but
I
The
feel
size
like
of the Lacoste alligator.
that could be a father-son, like in like a Kmart duo photo.
You know those
Like,
Kmart
that would
duo
happen.
photos. Okay, and so I didn't get a chance to recreate a photo, so I decided like I'm just gonna do it right now. So here's one of my favorite photos that we found for me in 2nd grade.
Got the is that a crimp?
That's a crimp.
Crimping ain't easy.
It's a crimp, a bang, a headband, glasses, the posture, which I've kept.
I've kept that one.
So I
what
mean,
you
it
gonna
should
do?
be
You have a
fairly
striped
simple. I mean, these glasses are glasses that I actually wear in real life, as is the shirt. I mean, the shirt I couldn't find an exact.
Bring in the crimper.
Yeah. Can you find a crimper nowadays?
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Okay, perfect. Really nailed that.
You can't get the shirt over your head?
No, I can't. It's just gonna take off my makeup. Okay. And might mess with my mic. Chris, is my mic okay?
She's just wearing lipstick.
No, I'm saying my makeup right now.
Well, you're matching her.
Okay.
But that is her.
Okay, these headbands. I don't know if you knew any girls in elementary school, or if you guys I don't know if this was of the time. Like a bunch of girls always wore like plain headbands like this. And I don't quite understand the logic to it, but I have not worn a headband like this since that time.
You need to like do fake bangs somehow.
I cannot do fake things.
Just
But
like
how does
pull,
this
pull that down a little bit in the front. No, pull the hair down as if it were bangs.
Just loosen it a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is really good.
And put the glasses back on. Then put your clasp of your hands and put them next to your knees. Kind of.
But you seem. Oh, it's a sad smile.
Look into your camera over here for the split screen.
It's a sad smile. Sad eyes. That's pretty good.
There we go. A live recreation.
Wow. That's good. You should do that.
You should do that. Just like this is my
You should
normal
do that. There are definitely people in this town, in the cooler parts of this town, who are walking around looking exactly like
You
this.
think?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're knocking on doors selling magazines, but they're here.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay, so I mentioned at the top we have a clip of you were getting the ear candle done to yourself, and it took like not 10 minutes, but somewhere around there. We just couldn't keep it in the episode. And I know that you guys out there were wondering what happened during that. Is it distracting that I look like this?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
What was happening while that candle was in Rhett's ear? Well, wonder no more, because we have the footage.
Well, I'm relaxed. I'm not really enjoying myself yet.
Well, that's halfway there. Do you want me to calm you? I could pet your head, or
I'm okay.
I'd like to.
Can you play some Jessica Simpson?
I don't really know her music.
My ear's getting hot.
Yeah, that's part of it. It's because of the fire. But don't worry, you're safe.
At what point should you just put your whole mouth over that and suck?
That's at the end. At the end, we do the suction.
Okay.
So there's a whole market for this.
I mean, there's a section in the market that sells it. If that's what you mean.
I meant like, fiscal market, not an
Oh, sure.
physical market.
Yeah, no, everyone's doing this. Now, the scientific community is kind of in agreement that this does nothing and doesn't work at all. But advocates of it say that science is fake news. So.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys hearing the accordion?
No, that's the crackle of the candle.
Part of the process. All right, we're a little over halfway. This torture.
So I just let this burn all the way into my ear?
It burns till about right there.
We can't see what you're pointing at.
Oh, right. You're doing good. You sure you don't want like a massage or something?
No. I handle that myself.
Wow. Can you guys believe there was a clip that was less exciting than that we cut from the show?
I still can't, having seen that, I still can't tell you what was happening. Like, well, I can see what had happened,
Yeah.
but I can't tell you why it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to say that.
You just came to enjoy it in the moment.
Well, I couldn't see it.
You weren't really paying attention. I mean, I didn't know it was happening at all.
But then, two-headed David, though.
That's good.
We're on to something with that.
We could do something with that.
Like, that was the thing. David, so keep that hoodie.
Yeah, be prepared for
and
that.
Your second face, keep that.
Okay.
Let's look for another opportunity to do that.
Alright guys, well that is all I have on LTAP 38, and so we've come to our final line.
Let's hop.
You ready? 3, 2,
Until the next time.
LTAP.
Keep on BYNB.
Did you see the one with Mystery Apartment Girl?
She feels a breeze coming from behind the medicine cabinet, so she looks behind it, and guess what she found? Another dimension? A stack of cash? You shall see it.
Welcome to Let's Talk About That, the show about the show. I'm Stevie, and I may regret this. This week's guests are tall, funny, and not my dad. Please welcome Rhett and Link.
Help! 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 I can't swim!
Oh no, someone help this man. He's drowning.
Help!
On land.
I can't swim!
Who will save him?
Help! Help!
Oh.
Help!
Who is it?
Help! Help! Thank you!
Oh, God.
Come to safety.
Come to safety.
Oh my God.
Get the seawater out.
Oh my God.
Get all that seawater out. Yeah, there you go. Load up. Here we go. Get that seawater out.
Oh.
All right, there's more in there. I can tell. I can tell there's more in there.
All right, you okay?
Okay. All right. Thank goodness.
I got you. I got you the whole time.
Oh, thank goodness.
If you're wondering why the title and thumb implies this is the last LTAT. I mean, come on.
That was a close one.
I guess you had to go big for this. I'll accept.
Go big or go home, or both.
Yeah. Well. So if you clicked on this video, you've seen the title thumb. It's not clickbait. I will explain why this is the last LTAT. The reason might shock you. It won't shock you, but that's what those articles say sometimes.
Yeah,
Why do we put this over here?
It is a problem.
Today, we are going to be taking a look at the top 5 LTAT moments of all time as voted on by you. Kiki from You're So Loud also sent an awesome season 16 funniest moments compilation that you haven't seen that you're going to react to. It's
Yeah.
And of course, I'm going to get to why this is the last LTAT. Please be patient, because first you want to see us eat something. That's what we do.
Right.
So please bring in the pizza. I figured. Thank you. Yeah, I figured it's Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. They have to eat in their own wetness. Thanks. I figured it's a last episode situation to eat pizza, and also I wanted the pizza that I wanted. I deserve it. So tomato pie. This week we had we turned a car into a pizza. I'm sorry, the word just didn't come to me. It's just not something you say often. So I figured it's the pizza tie-in. So I got.
Turn a pizza into a car.
This is a Joe P. Are you familiar with the Joe P?
Yep.
It's a grandma base with some sausage. You know the grandma base.
Yep.
Oh, we do need plates though, I guess. Or like, well, I think I have paper towels.
Paper towels is good enough.
Is it both Joe Pete?
No.
What's on the bottom?
The bottom one is my favorite pizza, which is bacon and jalapeno.
Ooh, bacon jalapeno.
Yeah.
But you know they
Which
have.
one do you guys
But they have a
want?
pizza there that's named after the city that you went to college in.
I do like the Syracuse.
And that is the best one.
But it's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too intense for me.
All right.
So would you guys like a slice of the Joe P or the oh no, are they both Joe P's?
Yeah, I kind of messed up, Stevie, sorry.
Well, David, it is the final LTAT.
You can get it right next week.
It's fine.
I saw both of them said 22 on
This is a
them.
good bit. This is a great bit that we're doing right now. It's fine. You know, I'm glad we ordered these
Joe
both.
P. Joe P. I want nothing else.
Yeah, it's not. I was also thinking that someone's alarm's going off right now too. It's great. Let's grab some pizza. Because David also found a very reputable article that we're about to talk about that involves said pizza.
Boy, they really got that together, didn't they?
I think it might have been sitting for a while too.
That was
my point.
I want this specifically this piece.
Oh yeah. Now you don't want us to eat this yet?
No, you can eat it. We're gonna talk about. So there's an article that says there's 10 different ways to eat pizza.
Oh.
And then each one of those ways says something about you.
Okay. So what?
And so I figured like you guys can kind of guess and we can like play a little game, but really it's just an excuse to eat pizza.
Well, this says that you
My
do it the
favorite
best way.
pizza.
So Rhett has folded his in half, but
Okay.
in the end it's still flopping out. I don't know.
Okay, that is a specific thing. That's not a fold in half. That's called the pinch hold.
You're doing a pinch hold, and so can we guess what that means?
Yeah, please.
That means
you're the coolest.
That means you think you're the coolest. You think you know everything, but really, you're just halfway eating a piece of pizza. You're not doing anything all the way.
Close. No. You know how to mediate an argument, or at least stay neutral. You are practical and know how to get things done in the most effective way possible.
Brett, Switzerland, McLaughlin.
By the way,
That's what they
this
call
is a Yahoo article, which
Yeah.
and it was written by an intern, is what it says on there. So yeah, so just
An intern wrote this.
An intern wrote
Interns are the best interns.
Now I eat mine. I like to leave mine just lay
regular
it out.
plain Jane. This means you are a no BS individual whose convictions cannot be swayed by the latest trends. The only thing that matters to you is getting that pizza into your mouth. But you're about to say the fold in half, which sometimes, like with this particular kind, you kind of do have to fold in half.
See how quickly you can eat it when you fold it in?
You always have somewhere to be, so you need to be able to do things on the go. Even if you're in one place, you need to be able to keep one hand free to do something else while you eat. Is the fold in half.
Okay.
Maybe I should take a bite of this pizza.
Yeah. What's your approach?
With this, I just said I do have to fold it in half because it's kind of like a
Floppy.
floppier, like New York style.
You're a pincher as well.
Oh, that's
You're pinching.
Yeah, I'm pinching.
This is such a good pizza. First of all.
Now,
Have
here's
you
another
had
way.
the Joe P before?
Here's another way to eat it.
Yeah, but I'm saying this place is so
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna get 10, but crust first has to be one of them.
Mm-hmm. Crust first.
Why would anybody want to do this?
something wrong with them.
You like going against the grain. You're rebellious. You break the rules, and you don't really care what people think.
I agree with the intern.
But you break rules that don't need to be broken. There's a certain kind of person that breaks rules.
I legit
it's
don't
interesting.
understand.
Yeah. And
I
like
don't understand
conventions that
backwards.
need to be challenged, but eating pizza backwards, that ain't good for anybody.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
It's someone who's trying to make a point and making their lives and everyone around them.
It's a contrary. Oh, I just spit.
Here's
Sorry.
another thing I don't like.
Contrary. I need another pizza.
It's a good thing we got two.
What's another way to eat it? Eating off the
Okay,
side?
no, is there...
Eating on the side.
You know this type of person.
A terror offer.
No.
Fork here. A fork.
A fork.
Fork here.
Yeah, okay, so fork and knife. You're you're traditional, refined, and a bit on the classy side. You don't like jumping into things and getting your hands dirty, literally. So you take calculated steps to completing a goal.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten 5.
The people that I dislike are the leave the crusters.
Mm-hmm. Leave the crusters.
I don't understand the leave the crusters either.
That's simple to understand, Steve.
Why?
Because if there's more pizza, why are you going to sit there and eat the crust when you can just have another piece?
Because it's a good part of the experience.
I feel like leave the crusters are, especially if you're sharing a pizza with them, are kind of being a-holes. Because they're actually getting more of the good part of the pizza, and I'm making a sacrifice by eating the crust.
No, the crust is its own experience. What you do
It
is
is, and I don't like it.
you get ranch with tomato pie. I get ranch, and I dip the crust in the ranch.
This is a good pizza.
Also, you can do the same thing with Parmesan. Also, I think half the pizza's in my mouth already. But it says the leave the crusters are extremely organized and can keep work and play separate. If we were to look in your calendar, all of the appointments would probably be color-coded with planned out events running well into 2016. This is an old article.
I don't know about that. Because you're super.
Leave the crusters are traveling reverse in time.
That's the only one that you've questioned so far. Everything else sounds pretty legit. You said
pretty good.
Something close to this, remove the toppings and eat them separately. I have seen people do this. It is disturbing.
Those people, that's it. You do that, I'm up. I'm gone. I'm out the restaurant.
That's the type of people who like really gory horror movies.
That's good. None of these are like judgy on people, which I guess is okay, but also, I mean, it leaves room for us to judge
Well, the
them.
interns were scared to be judgy because they knew some of their bosses might have these particular tendencies and they didn't want to get them upset with them.
You like to savor the good things in life. You're easygoing, are in no rush, and like to take things slow. You live in the moment, are willing to put in a little work for your happiness. But removing the toppings? Wrong, intern.
Sounds like they must be our topping remover.
Inside out fold instead of the, which I have not seen, but it's a.
That's just for stupid people.
You are unconventional, quirky, and adventurous. People might not get you at first, but once they get to know you, they find out you're pretty stellar.
They make you
Here's the play for that.
First person seems legit now.
No, but here's the thing, is that if you do an inside out fold, you do get the toppings on your tongue first. So there is something to it. I just don't understand how you do it without like having grease everywhere. And yeah.
Look at me making a sacrifice for y'all right now. He's eating his crust like somebody who just got bread.
Well, this is the way that I would think that you would eat pizza, Rhett, the stacking way, which is just taking 2 pieces of pizza and stacking them on top of each other to consume as much as
I'm going to
possible.
do that for our 3rd and 4th pieces.
Like topping on topping?
Yeah.
Topping on crust.
Oh, it doesn't
Do they
specify.
stack it or stamp it?
I feel like either way. I
think you make it like a stromboli.
Yeah.
If you want to get to 10, you probably have to do both.
You can handle more than the average human and are ready to take on a challenge. You're the type of person who puts chips in a sandwich or fries in a milkshake just to be daring. Or you're just really, really hungry.
That.
And then there's one more way that I'm just unsure if this intern was meaning for this to sound this way or not, but it's called the pizza facial.
Oh, gosh.
Can you guess what it is?
While you're explaining that,
It's somebody who puts pizza all over their face.
I got to do the double stack just to figure out what it feels like.
It is not someone that puts pizza on their face, Rhett. I have done this. I myself have gotten a pizza facial.
It's when you sneeze into a pizza, or somebody else does. Now, should I do a fold over of the double stack?
It appears as if the integrity of the pizza has been compromised since it's been sitting in the kitchen probably for a long time.
Break that joint and then come on, look at that. Holy moly.
Break that joint?
Break that.
I like to think of the pizza as an animal.
Break the joint.
It's when you take a napkin and you dab the grease off. Sometimes a pizza, I don't do it with tomato pie, but sometimes a pizza gets real greasy. And let me tell you what it says about us.
He's a facial man.
You are health conscious and prioritize cleanliness. True. But cleanliness.
Yeah.
You don't like messy surprises, so you fix problems as soon as you see them. As an avid calorie counter, you're the type of person who stays true to one's diet, except for when it comes to pizza.
Yeah.
If you are counting calories, might I recommend not eating pizza?
I'm counting them, and their count is going up very fast at this segment.
Yes. We've almost finished an entire large Joe Pete.
I could win a pizza eating contest. Why don't y'all enter me into that kind of stuff more?
Why don't you enter yourself in this stuff? Why do you gotta be the one to do your legwork? You know, Ryan, I'd like to enter you into a contest. I'm gonna do all the paperwork. You just show up and you eat the pizza.
Okay. I really hope that you've learned something.
Maybe I'll do that for you.
While Rhett is finishing all of the pizza, why don't we watch a compilation from You're So Loud that highlights the funniest moments of season 16?
Yeah, awesome.
What else on your glasses is Orbeez? My ear, cut the music! Cut the music! Cut the music! Turn off the device! I can't! I got an Orbeez in my left ear! I can't get it out! Yeah. Put your hand on it if you can get it. No, don't hit it! Catch it!
Yeah, let me use these scissors.
I got an Orbeez stuck in my ear, guys!
I bet you my left nut there will be a horse named Pepper. And now what do you do with all this chalk? You snort it? I can see how you could get into this. I'm a little turned on. Am I supposed to be turned on? No.
Yes.
I'm not turned on.
You're supposed to be turned on but never admit to it.
Okay, alright. Now, doesn't he have two penises? Or is that a shark?
I'm not contributing to this anymore.
A snake has a penis, man. I don't want to find that. This is the one chance we've got to find a snake penis. Craig, where's your penis at?
Why are you doing this?
Look at that. There's a pube. Horrible, man. You know you're close to the penis when you find a pube. I gotta tie you up.
Alright.
I got to tie Rat up. I got to tie.
Okay,
I got to tie you up. First of all, I gotta say, I would like one of these in my den.
Same size?
Now don't suck too hard. I'm serious. Hey, I'm serious now. There's an Orbeez stuck in there.
I'm gonna get it, man.
Now I'm gonna hold
I'm
it.
not a doctor. I don't know if there's good news or bad news, but I do not see an Orbeez.
I swear to you, there's an Orbeez.
Alright, place this Orbeez. Place this straw.
Switch seats, because I want to switch seats.
Place this straw on the Orbeez. When you get it nice and secure, I'll suck it. Eventually. I'm not going to suck your ear out. There's nothing to be worried about. You have a straw stuck in your ear and your best friend's about to suck it.
Alright, now if you suck too hard, you might choke. It'd be really bad if, like, either I'm going to go down or you're going to choke.
I'm not in any danger, man. I'm not the one who should be worried.
I'm worried about me, too.
I really like this link.
It doesn't have a punch, man.
I agree with you.
Where's the punch of kombucha?
Sometimes I want to be caressed.
I want to get punched in the face by my kombucha.
Yeah,
if I want to be caressed, I'll drink a nice
Listen, I don't want
milky
to go into the fight. I want to be ripped apart, and then I want to be cradled like a big baby.
Oh, is it a baby? Oh my God! What in the world is the crap is that? Oh, what the crap? Why is it so aggressive? Don't take it out. It's not aggressive. Really not taking anything. Oh! 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 push on the straw. Suck gently now. Ooh. Oh, why did you blow?
I didn't blow.
Did you blow?
I suck, man. You're crazy.
It felt like you blew.
I sucked. I'm now only sucking.
The rest of it sounded stupid.
For the first time today.
The more you eat, the not as bad as you thought it was going to be, it doesn't get.
Get it onto the board.
Don't talk into the straw!
I'm not.
If you're yelling into the damn straw! If you're gonna talk that way and use a whisper.
Okay, gosh. I'm just trying to help you, man. Let your doctor help.
Well, I'm a little frazzled. Did you hear the noise it made? It whistled.
What? No,
don't.
What? Do you hear that noise?
Yeah, it's the...
Did you ooh in there?
Okay.
It's ooh. What it sounds like. That loud. I mean, what if you give me a cotton swab with like some super glue on the end of it? You know what? I do think it came out.
Oh, God.
I often look forward to receiving letters because everyone who writes to me thinks I am a deer. I like to think of myself as a majestic buck with huge antlers that look like a hat rack until I get run over by a semi. This is exactly the kind of thing that you would write. Not really that funny.
Right.
Doesn't really make sense.
Right.
Doesn't really have a punchline.
Oh, man, I feel like I gotta worry my ear again. After that.
Was it ever really in your ear?
So you're saying that when
I wasn't faking.
When I was sucking on your ear for all that time, it wasn't even in there.
It wasn't in there, but I swear to you that I thought it was in there. But then I became convinced after all this blowing and woo that it wasn't in there. That it must have fallen out.
Just so you know, that wasn't my voice making that noise. It was, it was physics of straws.
Oh.
I really like the
Man, we've been through so much.
The dad noise. Yeah, that was a great season. Great season 16.
We've been through a lot.
Thank you, Kiki. Check out her channel, You're So Loud, for more awesome compilations like that one.
Thank you, Kiki.
And because I know you're already putting this time code down in the comment section, it's time. It's time to let the people know why this is the last LTAT. Is there a movie playing in the other room or something?
Somebody's watching an action movie.
Yeah. You guys can't hear it, so it's fine. It's the last LTAT because we are bringing you something else on Saturdays in 2020. It's something that I think that you guys are going to be really excited for because Rhett and Link are going to be vlogging on the Rhett and Link channel.
What?
Every Saturday.
What?
Starting in January. And,
that can't be true.
And we couldn't have two Saturday things. We had
Can't
to
do it
have
all.
yeah, we had to do this, but it's for your own good. It's gonna be great. In fact, there is a teaser trailer type of thing that's up at youtube.com/RhettandLink right now that you can go watch so you can get a sense of the magical times you're gonna have on Saturdays.
Don't go yet, though, because we're still here hanging
That's true.
out.
I mean, go
Well,
after.
if you
Go
pause
after.
and
Go
or
after.
whatever, that's fine. We already have your view. So if you're not subscribed to the Rhett and Link channel, or maybe you were subscribed years ago and then you unsubscribed because you were like, there ain't no content coming
Which,
out
let me
here.
say, I never understood that strategy.
I'm not saying
Why
I
unsubscribe from a
understand.
channel that isn't releasing any new content?
Yeah.
Because
Well, it was a mistake.
not subscribing to it
Yeah, I don't
and subscribing to a
understand.
channel that doesn't release anything seem to be same net effect. No new videos.
If you did do that, one, we're judging you, and two, go over there and subscribe because you're going to want to be there every Saturday starting mid-January in 2020. I believe January 18th. It's the Saturday after our first week that GMM is back, and GMM is back on January 13th.
But that was it was a big decision for us because we would always look back at that channel and be like, man, we don't do anything over there. That's the channel that we got started on. Like everything that
the main channel. We call it the main
channel. That's what we called it. When Good Mythical Morning started on the second channel, which had been around a while before that, but like. Like, what, are we ever going to do anything over there again? And then once we started talking about the idea of just doing something, just the two of us filming each other, not something studio-based, but just more isolated adventure-based. That's what I just came up with. Isolated adventures featuring your buddies Rhett and Link. Put that on the banner.
But you guys are shooting it yourselves. There's nobody else
filming
with you shooting it, which is awesome.
It's absolutely different. Nothing like what's been on the channel. There's not, so it's not, you know.
Well,
I hope that you enjoy it for what it is and not compare it to what the channel was.
Now you're backpedaling.
No, but I think it's worth mentioning because a lot of people are like, we get asked often, you know, when are you guys going to do something on the main channel? And what they're really asking is, when are you going to do music videos?
Yeah.
When are you going to do sketches? And we talked about this quite a bit on Ear Biscuits and other places, but I mean, the reality is that there's really only so much time in the day, and there's a lot of things that we're trying to do that are music-based or scripted. We're just trying to make those happen in different ways right now. But we wanted to do something, and I think that going to Bowie's Creek and shooting, even though that was different because that was more of like a docu-follow thing where we're going around, but just that kind of getting out into the world and doing things and sort of just, you know, just being friends on camera.
Only on camera, though.
Only on camera.
Yeah.
Is something that we thought that would be the perfect thing to bring back. And, you know, when we decided, hey, let's do that on Saturdays, the first decision was, hey, let's do that on Saturdays. And then the second thing was, well, why don't we put that on the Rhett and Link channel? Because it's really just Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
It is us. You and me.
So again, subscribe. YouTube.com/Rhett and Link.
Get excited!
I'm excited.
Click the bell!
I'm really excited. See, you don't have to be sad, but that, you know, and that would be enough, I think. That would be enough. But wait, there's more. We're giving you more in 2020, mostly because you guys made it happen. If you have been watching Mythical Chef Josh's series on Sundays, he's been asking you to go subscribe to the Mythical channel, and you did. And because you did, we're able to make even more kitchen programming, food programming for you on a brand new channel that we're calling Mythical Kitchen. It's at youtube.com/Mythical Kitchen. If you haven't subscribed, if you didn't subscribe to Mythical because you were like, I don't know what that is, now you know what it is. Mythical Kitchen. Please go subscribe. We're going to have a whole crap ton of videos coming out. Not crap ton because that's not appealing in terms of like food. But we have the series that you know and love that premiered this year coming out next year in a whole new different form, and also we have new stuff that you haven't even seen coming out over there. Again, it all starts in January. There's a lot to celebrate.
It's a big year, guys. 2020. It's going to be a big year.
So on the Mythical Kitchen channel, it'll be multiple videes a week.
Yeah.
Starting out with 2 weeks.
Starting out with 2 weeks. Going up.
Again, hit that bell.
You say 2020
so please
is
go
gonna be
subscribe to those two channels.
2020 is going to be a great year. It's not a great year for a lot of people. But content creators did get a boost, though. This was just like a few months before COVID. Good Lord.
And also, I know that we talk about this a lot, but if you are a member of this Mythical Beast community and you find yourself wanting even more content, even more access to Rhett and Link and the crew, we're going to be bringing even more videos over onto the Mythical Society in 2020. So become a member of the Mythical Society at mythicalsociety.com. There's going to be so many new things over there in the new year. So you have the Rhett and Link channel, you have the Mythical Kitchen channel, and you have Mythical Society amongst the GMM and more that you know and love. Monday through Friday, season 17 comes out on January 13th. Don't be sad. Be happy.
Let's also be a little sad. Let's being a little nostalgic.
It's okay.
I said, you know what?
Might be a little sad.
This was a lot of fun. It was a good run, Steve.
Well,
I bet you there's lots of moments, at least 5 that we could rank.
Thank you, Link. That was a great segue into this is the time that you can now be sad, because this is when we will be looking at the top 5 moments of LTAT. This upcoming week on the channel, we're looking at top 5 GMM moments every day, Monday through Friday, that you guys voted on in various different categories. So we're going to kick it off today with the top 5 LTAT moments as voted on by you. Are you guys ready to see?
Oh, I'm so ready.
A clip? Let's start, shall we? Coming in at number 5, great things happen when strangers were asked to judge Rhett and Link by photo alone. So I posted on Twitter, I posted a photo of Link, and I said, find someone who doesn't know Link, ask them what they think the name of the person in the photo below is, ask them what the person in the photo most likely does for a living, ask them if they'd be friends with the person, and why or why not, and send me the answers. My aunt says he looks like a stay-at-home lifestyle blogger who posts recipes and Bible verses named George. She said he looks like a quirky gay best friend she could have had, and she'd totally be
I'm the gay best friend that you always want.
Oh. Wow. I got stuck on a loop.
Nicely. My cousin thinks he'll be named Mark with a C.
Yeah.
He probably does something with computers and math. He seems very nice with a sweet smile, but a little fussy. He's getting older, so he is ready to settle down and have a baby with his partner, Rick.
Okay.
Is it Rick with a C as well?
Oh my gosh.
Wow. What that?
Rick and Mark.
Well, I mean, you know, you experienced it that other
Yeah.
time.
It was funny when it happened. It was.
You found it to be
Man,
really.
it
You were
was
really.
funny as I thought it was at the time.
Nice to know what people think about you.
Okay, let's see the next clip. At number 4, you're...
Hello, Mr. Lin.
Is this some kind of joke? She may be 16, but she is a doctor.
She's like a real-life Doogie Howser. That's why we call her Doogie.
Available on MD. All episodes now streaming only on Disney+.
Stock up to your bathroom without from Menards. Choose from our huge selection of Tarkett waterproof vinyl plank,
Jesus,
easy
for about
to
52
install sheet
minutes?
vinyl, and durable laminate flooring that stand up to everyday life.
Oh,
Finish
well, that would be
with
short
Magic
for
Woods
about 4
Vanities.
hours.
Our great selection of Magic Woods Vanities offer a combination of quality construction and styles to match your lifestyle. All Tarkett flooring and Magic Woods Vanities are 11% off right now at Menards. Save big money at Menards.
Your wives and I spent some quality time together. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I kind of explained what we're gonna do. You're not supposed to be on camera, so I'm kind of breaking the rules. So I think that we're just gonna blur your face. Yeah, I think this is gonna be perfect.
Oh, good.
Oh, Christy, what are you doing here? I'm just here reading the Book of Wood.
She likes to come over and read Brett's books about wood.
Well, we're gonna paint a portrait if you wanna be in it. We can do like a double portrait. Yeah. Okay, cool. Are you guys comfortable with what you're wearing? Did you want to take something off?
I'm good.
I'm all right. All right, let's get started.
So ridiculous.
I heard that. Okay, I'm gonna go a little abstract with this, I think. I'm gonna include some words. First thing that comes to mind.
I am a big fan of
Christy? Okay, good.
Not everybody loves this, but I love.
Give me some more. You guys are making me hot. You're making me uncomfortable with what you're saying to me right now.
Wow, I still don't know what they said.
I still have that painting in our office, but it's propped against something and facing the other way.
Huh, okay. I mean, that counts. Thank you. When Chelsea and I walk in and we see Christy for some reason, it was very funny that I couldn't hold it together when she was saying she was reading the Book of Wood. So I think that there's several outtakes of us just walking in. I'm surprised it even looks like I don't think I got a take where I wasn't laughing. My face was so red. They're funny.
That's a good number 4.
What a weird experience to toss to myself doing this video. Let's do it again. Our number 3 clip features Rhett and Rhett. This week is all about a chinless tall man we know because it is his birthday weekend.
Yeah! Happy still celebrating his birthday! It ain't over!
Okay. I have some surprises planned. I'm very pleased with myself. One of my favorite segments that we've done on the show is reviewing doppelgangers of you guys. Of course, no one comes close when it comes to Rhett to the Supercuts guy, unless it's the Blue Cross Blue Shield guy.
Who is a different guy, right?
And here's the thing. We did some stalking. That's the same guy. I mean, you can see kind of from the photos what, like, the similarities, but it'd be way better if he was here in person.
Oh, gosh. Wait. You get started without me?
Hey, Will.
Hi.
Willie, good buddy. Yeah, good to see you, man. Yeah. Hey. See you.
Hey,
Meet my friend Rex.
Nice shirt, man. Dude, you too. I like the jeans. And your face. Your hair, your beard. Wow. Yeah. This is, you do look alike.
Happy birthday.
See? I told you.
It's Will, my true best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, you really didn't want to wear that shirt, but you had to.
It's a nice shirt. You like Did you pick the shirt out? Okay. But you like it. I do. I guess I like it. Feel like it brings out the beard.
Oh my God, I'm so excited still.
You're kind of a nice girl. You're a good-looking guy. You are as well.
You are as well. We look alike.
Come on, how could you not be excited watching that?
Yeah, we've been getting together quite a bit.
That was fun.
You know, if you like, I get the Rolling Stone. Dude's in the freaking ads in the Rolling Stone magazine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every time.
Sure that wasn't me?
If it's you, I want to cut.
Okay.
Okay, let's see another one. At number 2, Rhett's dad watches GMM against his will. Do you watch Good Mythical Morning?
No. Well, sometimes I do. My wife makes me watch sometimes.
Okay. So I'm guessing that a lot of the clips I'm going to show you today you have not seen.
Probably.
But I hand-selected the clips because I wanted to make sure that you saw them so that you knew kind of everything that was going on here and what Rhett was up to on a daily basis. Are you aware that there are a lot of jeans for women that are advertised as providing a better derriere for the wearer?
I'm aware that there's some.
You want to see me bend over?
I'd like to see you bend over.
Okay.
I never thought I'd think that or say it, but let's have the bend test.
Oh, me. I made a duty. I made a duty, and then I put too much TP in there. I didn't flush.
Well, what do you...
There it goes. It released.
No, it didn't, actually.
Do you think it released?
Well, I don't know. Couldn't tell.
I like when I'm getting here.
What is that? Liquid coming out. What in the world? Look at, she's drooling. She likes it.
I'm not supposed to respond to that. What can I say other than I spent thousands of dollars to get him a degree in engineering. This is what he does. It's really embarrassing. As a parent.
Is there anything that you would like Rhett to know specifically? And if so, could you please look in that camera and address him directly?
Rhett, I want you to know that as your father, I still love you, in spite of what you do.
That was great.
What a special moment.
Yeah, that was a special moment.
Yeah.
Now that I know that he loves me now.
Yeah, again. Okay, well, obviously I know what the #1 moment is because I'm doing the voiceover. But you guys don't know, and you don't know. So here's the build-up.
Was it when we ate all the pizza in 10 different ways?
Yes.
So sudden.
No. And finally, our...
The world is ready to be louder. Introducing the newest Firma Poco Pico Center.
Our #1 LTAP moment comes from our celebration of GMM's 1600th episode. Our 1600th episode, that's a whole lot of hundreds. We've been celebrating since episode 100, which was in May 2012. So we started this thing at I think the 500th episode when we did 500 bouncy balls and a bunch of other 500 things. Then we did 600 cheese balls, and we did 700 water balloons that we threw at you. That was really great. But 1600, that's a pretty big number, so it's kind of hard to keep up with that kind of pattern of things. Or maybe it's not, because it's time for Can We Find the M&M in 1600 Skittles? Oh man, you guys are so excited, aren't you? You think this is a great idea?
Yeah, 1600 Skittles?
Yeah.
That's pretty underwhelming, isn't it?
It's like a party-sized bag.
And then how many M&Ms are in here?
One single M&M. So, do we need a strategy for this,
Found
or
it.
we're just gonna...
I found it. I freaking found it.
Yeah, you did. That's a Skittle, man.
Got you.
All my money for it.
It's definitely going to be the same color.
Wow. Okay, should we start putting Skittles towards them?
I think it's going to be red. Here it is right here. Isn't that an M&M?
Yeah, it says S on it.
Nice. Oh, that's it.
No, that's
That's an M&M. That's it. It's an orange M&M, right?
Guys, this is way more fun.
Well, hold on now. I did something. We can spend the rest of the time celebrating.
It's
Oh,
orange.
man. I found an
That's
M&M.
it. It's M&M.
I'm good at finding M&M.
You thought this was going to take a long time?
Yeah, and David has hints written down for us if we couldn't
All right,
find
what are the
it.
hints?
It's orange.
I did something.
What are the hints?
That made it to #1.
Of course, you voted it #1, so you could taunt me.
Thank you.
Even
Thank
more.
you for voting that #1.
So much
We did it, you know.
Okay.
It's enough.
Pause.
Right, that's right. It's a really a team effort there.
That's all. That's all I have.
That's
You know what?
That's all I have. I mean, like, that's all I have.
But that was a lot. It's been a lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. You know, they say you shouldn't say goodbye. You should say see you later.
Yeah.
So
You're not leaving.
no, I'm not leaving. I don't think I'm leaving today. Today I'm not leaving. Tomorrow's another day. I'm kidding. You'll hear my voiceovers on the top 5s next week, guys. It's fine. I'm
Is
just
it-
trying to make myself
Is it gonna
proud.
be okay? Is it gonna be
It's
okay,
gonna be
Steve?
okay, guys.
I don't know if it's gonna be
Guys,
okay.
we'll make it through this together. And it's not goodbye. As I said, it's just see you later. And another way to say that is with our final line that we always say. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And
Hold on 1 second,
Oh.
Stevie. Before we do our final line, here's the thing. You've made us feel so special.
That's right.
You introduced me to my doppelganger.
I did do that.
For
I'm
my
so glad that
birthday,
you're
You
acknowledging
made my
it
dreams
now.
come true by riding on the horse.
You did. You were in the moment very appreciative of
Yeah,
that. It's fine.
That was my #1.
And what we have done is we have combined those two things that meant so much to us into a parting gift for you.
Your doppelganger still riding a horse?
Please bring it out.
Stevie, our gift to you,
It's a doppelganger horse.
mask.
Wow, guys. Thank you so much.
Put it on.
It's a little mask by the way.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, well, it's a mask, David. Put it on.
Can you put it on for us?
Oh boy, can I. Guys, this is just so thoughtful.
We
of
couldn't
you.
think of a more
Look how good the hair
I'm
is.
afraid it's
special
gonna
way
to let you know how much you and this show mean to us.
Guys, thank you so much.
You need
This is
help?
so thoughtful. I really need help.
I think it's gonna stay on there.
This is a nice wig.
Yeah, it's always best.
So hold your breath.
So do that.
Get your face.
Do that. Do that. Go in there. There. And now get the hair down.
Style the hair.
Yeah. Do that.
Make sure it's down.
Look at that. I mean, you would never know that wasn't Steve.
That's for Stevie.
Guys, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Stevie.
Why
Listen,
can't you see out of these masks?
I think they.
You don't need. You don't need to.
Well, listen, because we sincerely do want to thank you and thank everybody else who's made LTAP possible, and for you for watching and hanging out with us here.
It's been a really special time.
It's been a different thing than we've ever done before, and we will cherish every moment. Thank you, Stevie, for making this happen.
Thank you guys so much. This
Speak
is
up,
so
because you're speaking to the horse.
It's so thoughtful of you, and I really appreciate it. And I this is what I had in my mind for this final moment.
Yep, us too.
So we can't say the next LTAT because it won't be.
No. Well,
You know what? You can just leave
later.
Put it out there.
Yeah.
In the ether. You never know what'll happen.
Well, but also, if there is never an LTAT, then they're just going to keep on BYMB, which is also fine.
Right. It's perpetual.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
until next LTAT, keep on BYMB. FOSA go!
Crew walk, chat. Chat.
Welcome to Ear Biscuits. I'm Link. And I'm Rhett. This week at the Round Table of Dim Lighting, we are talking.
Ooh. Old mythical kitchen.
Hey, welcome back to Mythical Kitchen, where dreams become berries and cream. So I try and watch as many TikToks as I can, but I'm merely a single mom who works 3 jobs, who loves her kids, and never stops. So I convinced our crew to let me watch TikToks at work and turn it into content. Those are both references to popular TikToks, as I understand it. But one was a commercial from the mid-2000s, and the other one is just a mom trying her best. Okay, let's get into it. It's 100 food hacks. They are whipping egg whites around a yolk. This is something called a cloud egg. Actually, it's a fun little technique. You're essentially making an egg white souffle. Stop the video! The most fascinating thing about TikTok to me is that everything old is now new again. This is something that would have blown up on Facebook circa like 2012. It's called a cloud egg. It was once a trend, and now people are just merely repeating it for views on a different platform, all in search of what we might call success or happiness. Will it ever come? We'll see. Is this how reaction videos normally go? Next! Oh, pig's blood. Very cool. Product I'm very familiar with. They're draining blood. They're draining some of that liquid. It's going to be a little gelatinous. Looks like a delay. If you cook that, you can create what's called blood tofu. In Chinese, good knife work, some slippery blood. I would eat that in a soup. Cool knife, Damascus steel. Look at you go. Yeah. I made a blood tofu, very common in a Vietnamese dish called bún bò Huế that I'm a huge fan of. That was a very informative TikTok, and I can learn something.
I'm very close to the mic.
Algorithm. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay. Loading up a waffle. Love me a good waffle hack.
Chat. What's up,
I
chat?
did this! I did this! They're making the French toast waffle pancake! I did this! Ms. Russell, who did this? Who did this? Fork
Chat.
meets food. I think I know them. I think they ripped this idea from me. Piece of crap. I did this. I made this TikTok when we only started making TikToks because we were stuck at home during the pandemic, and I made a waffle pancake hybrid, and now this person's French toasting a waffle pancake hybrid. You can never win. You can never win. It looks pretty good though. I did it. Looks to be a, yeah. That's a problem that I have a lot. I try and dip my big burger in there, and then the lady looks at me. Oh. That's smart, but here's the thing. I'm often eating fast food in my car, and I don't have a lot of pointy objects in my car because that's a safety issue. But I guess I could use my keys to sort of rip open the sauce packet and shotgun it.
I cannot.
Introducing Stocks by the Slice from Fidelity. Now you can trade stocks and ETFs for any amount you choose.
I'm really bored.
Cannot believe I'm making this.
I can't believe it either.
Hawaiian haystack.
Where's this going?
It's a Utah thing.
Utah food is freaking wild.
You add some
Chat.
chicken that's been cooked in
It's
Chat.
the finest of Mormon cuisines.
to put celery, olive, and pineapple.
Okay, so this...
But the most important ingredient is crunchy chow mein noodles.
TikTok, what do we think?
This seems like one of those 1960s space race dishes, but it also has a lot of similarities to what I've seen in like Swedish curries, where they're just putting like pineapple and chicken on top of rice. That sounds like a delightful plate of food. I'd eat it. I mean, you put like, I like a nice wild rice in a salad. I put those little crunchy wonton strips on top of there. Canned pineapple is a perfectly fine ingredient. I think you need to stop judging your husband. Husband, you should leave her. Have some self-respect. This is an unhappy marriage. If you can't deal with your husband putting a little canned pineapple on top of rice and chicken, I hope you get divorced. That's all I'll say about that. I'm very familiar with the snickle. It's a lot of wasabi. I don't love that. You're mixing cultures. You're mixing Japanese and Indonesian with the sambal olek. This is not a snickle. Snickle has a Snickers bar in it. Well, that's smart because that's a palate cleanser. That's a palate cleanser. Okay. This is very similar to what's called a geisha roll, where they take the fish and they wrap that in cucumber. That's all he's done is just make like a kind of worse version out of a pickle. At a fried chicken sandwich. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. Vanilla ice cream on the fried chicken sando. Double scoop. Ooh, you're being bad today. I see you. This is actually one of those foods that I think, I have a bone to pick with most ice cream sandwiches because cookies are best served warm and ice cream is obviously best served cold. And so when you kind of add them together, you get this like cold, hard cookie with the ice cream. Houndstepper, I will say, I would love to experience this fried chicken sandwich with ice cream on it, and I've never had that before in my life. I think there's a shot that this could be a good dish, but I don't know. But this, I don't know. I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt that I'd like that in my mouth. Maybe it's because I haven't like eaten a lot today. Oh, more food hacks. So they're kind of inverting a steak, Alien Predator style, and now they're stuffing things inside of it. Why? Wait, but why'd you sear the outside and then flip it and invert it? This is literally the opposite of a food hack. All they did is they took a French dish called a roulade, or, there's Italian versions of it, and they've just made it more difficult by, like, trying to kind of give you this weird visual of flipping a steak inside out that you would just never do. Do you need the Maillard reaction 2 inches deep on that steak to justify you eating it? No, you've taken a simple food based in European cuisine, you've sort of rebranded it as a food hack. You know what we used to call a food hack? A recipe. That used to be what they were called. This is just called a thing, and now it's a food hack. Believe me, I understand. Oh, we do the same thing. Oh, frozen pizza hacks? No, we've made frozen pizza harder. Frozen pizza is the hack. The hack is that we took the preservation power of cold in the snow and we put it into a machine that is in every person's home. And then we take a traditional Italian dish and distribute it to all of these cold-bringing machines to give us nourishment on demand. That was the hack. The hack was the rail system that brought beef all across America to the Chicago packing yards. That was the hack. That steak exists for people in general. You flipping it inside out, doing the old whoop-de-doo with it, you've made it more difficult. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, let's see the best way to eat the McNuggets. Oh, you took them out of the shells. Oh, you took the meat out of the meat casing shells. Oh, God. Oh, I don't think they think this is the best way to eat McNuggets at all. I don't think you think this is the best way.
I think you're doing something silly. I think that's what's going on here. I will say, as much as I was kvetching about this one, I do think, I've done this before. I've just skinned a whole nugget. Like when I was a kid, it's like when you peel a grape just to try it, just to see what it's like. So I've skinned a whole McNugget and just eaten a little chicken meatball inside. It's good. It's a good, well-seasoned chicken meatball. And then you get a little crunchy snack later. And then also, this is a great, if you're trying to save carbs, you know, I don't know what your macro goals are, but it's a great way to save carbs by taking off the breading. So I don't believe that they do this as a lifestyle choice, but I think I understand. Yes. Yes. Agreed. I do this all the time. This is actually a really big thing at Persian restaurants where you will get some raw sweet onion on your table. It's actually one of my favorite things to do, to take that and just swipe it through the hummus or the masto musir or whatever the delicious dips that you get are. I'm big on raw onion chips, and a great way to reduce the acidus. What does acidus mean? No, that's not what acidus means. And a great way to make onions less offensive and acrid when they're raw is to soak them in cold water for a little bit, or soak them in ice water. Especially they get crunchier, they get sweeter. Raw onion chips. You're on. I don't know who you are. At Little Sipper official. Oh, she's dipping it in marinara. Yeah, that's just it's salsa for people from Utah. Oh, I've never seen these things before in my life. Very cool. Abalone. I know that's abalone. That's very cool. Tripophobics beware. What is that, head cheese? What is going on here? I have no idea. I haven't seen half these products, but that's honestly pretty exciting. That is one part of food TikTok that I really love, is showing foods from other cultures I've never seen before. What's going on? They're boiling. Is that an animal's? Is that tripe? It looks like a bit like tripe. And then do you cut that open and then? This looks like it could be a Chinese or a Vietnamese dish, which looks really interesting to me. It looks like they're boiling seafood inside what might have been a large sheet of tripe, or maybe even an animal stomach with the tripe still attached. That's been a real cool thing about food TikTok that I love, is that, I watched one TikTok the other day where it was a guy just here's what it's like to eat at a restaurant in China. Here's etiquette things that I never knew about. I do love that TikTok can expose people to different cultural norms and foods that they wouldn't see otherwise. For all the optimism that the Arab Spring in 2012 gave us about social media's ability to connect people, I think later we found out that if it has the ability to connect, it also has the ability to completely divide. So I'm not going to give it too much credit. Anyways, I'd eat these shrimps. I would say that this is a post, but there is a shot that this is just one of those weird sort of orthorexic things, people who are very restrictive on their diets. I mean, I know people who are so strict, mostly athletes and people who are into bodybuilding and stuff, who are so strict on their diets that they will actually do stuff like this. I believe that this person actually rinses off their Reese's Big Cups. And you know what? It's your life, it's your choice. I'm not here to judge you. I would just house those things down and actually pop them in the freezer for about 10 minutes. It gets nice and chewy. This is the prequel to Venom. Oh my god, I actually have no idea what's going on. Some nice big slices of ginger, sort of black meat going on top. There's salt curing it, some aromatics. Never seen this product before in my life. But that looks really interesting. I would very much like to try that. I have no idea what that is. And honestly, part of TikTok's length, it sort of disconnects. See what this is? This is lung. Oh! America will not let you import lung because of the mad cow disease outbreak that was, I suppose, stored in the lungs. But that was the thing that happened 100 years ago, and so you're not allowed to eat lung in America, which I find upsetting because I really like to eat it, and that looked like a delicious lung. I think chicken spleens too, or maybe we just don't like them, because I tried to go to a butcher once and be like, hey, can I get some chicken spleens? They're like, what the hell's wrong with you? I was like, I don't know, I want some spleens. And he was like, we don't got the spleens. I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. I feel like you have to answer for why you want the spleens more than I have to answer for why I don't have the spleens. And I was like, well, if you get whole chickens, there's not obviously spleen in them when you throw them away. And he goes, I don't know where the spleens go. And I go, how do you not know where the spleens go? You're the butcher. Just a guy who wants some spleen. Oh, he's a trickster. That's not nice. He keeps taking the ice cream out of their hands. How would you feel if I did that with the money? Huh? Oh, I kept flipping the money back and forth? No, I have nothing but respect for street vendors. I think this stuff is really cool. I wish we had more of this in America. It's a dessert in a show. It's dessert in a show. What a fun time. He's very skilled, deftness of hand, There's no such thing as unskilled labor. You talk about Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours with street food vendors. My God, this dude, he's just flicking the wristing out there. He could be a professional racquetball player, for all I know, with wrist moves like that. Also, Turkish ice cream. It's called Buza. It's absolutely delicious. One of the world's truly great sweet treats. You ever see the taqueros who are like super, super quick with it and they're nice with a wrist flick? They're literally like hacking meat, take a tortilla, they're flipping the meat up in the air and just catching it, and they're literally just like flipping guac from like 3 feet away. I mean, what an incredible skill. And for that to turn into delicious food, mind is constantly blown by street vendors. And buskers. There was a lady singing opera outside the Trader Joe's the other day. Crushed it. What have I learned about TikTok? One, it's very strange living inside the metaverse. The fact that you can just infinitely scroll and there is just entertainment after entertainment coming at you. None of it seems to make me or probably you or yourself, and I feel like data would support this, any happier than you were when you weren't scrolling through it. But the fact is, it currently exists and we're all beholden to it in some way. I don't think that TikTok or the content on it is by definition good or bad. I think it's all a reflection of our own desires. It is feeding us back to ourselves. That said, I had a fun time. No, but honestly, some of those foods were really cool, and I love that TikTok exposes you to other food cultures and sort of puts you in these niches that you didn't know existed. Maybe you feel a little bit more connected to people, and I certainly find that in some of the food TikToks that I watch. I had a fun time. Did y'all have a fun time? Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do this again. I can really rant and yell about anything. If there's anything else you want me to rant and yell about after watching on a small screen in front of me, put that in the comments too. If you just want to give me a compliment, put that in the comments. If you want to pay me an insult, it's my Twitter handle is at NHENDIZADH. You just tweet at me and it'll get filtered. Thanks so much for stopping by. We got new episodes out every week. We got new episodes of our podcast, A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts. Hit us up on Instagram at Mythical Kitchen with pictures of your mythical dishes, just like Brandon did when he made the PB&J pizza. He said he took it to karaoke night. I wonder if this is at like a bar. Like he's just walking in with his own pizza and the bartender's like, what do you got there? He's like, PB&J pizza from Mythical Kitchen. The bartender's like, what the hell is that? The guy's like, I don't know. But anyways, Brandon, you roll. Everybody be like Brandon. Thank y'all. The Mythical Kitchen's favorite way to obliterate garlic immortalized in t-shirt form. Get the Palm Heel Strike tee now at mythical.com.
Good morning. And happy Black Friday shoppers from 92.3 The Day.
Let's catch some breakfast.
Does your plug-in fade too fast? Try Febreze Fade to 5 Plug. It has built-in technology to digitally control how much scent is released to smell first day fresh for 50 days. La, 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 la.
There it is. Do your dance, kid. Do your chicken wrestling dance, buddy.
Having a good time, chopping a chicken.
Here we are at the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do they have breakfast Mountain Dew now?
What do you mean breakfast Mountain Dew?
There's a breakfast Mountain Dew at Taco Bell. They call it Mountain Dew AMs for kids.
That can't be real.
I swear to God. Hi there. May I please have 2 chicken pot pie combos? Can I get is that Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning? Do you have any buttered peas?
Any what, I'm sorry?
No, that's it.
Here's your pie.
Yes, sir.
Here's mine. Here's your. Now this one is what's it called?
A spork. Yeah, because.
But I got one from them earlier that really was a food.
There is no such thing as a food.
There is.
Okay, chat. I'm gonna get off right now. I'll get back on in an hour.